Power Trip Morning Show, January 21st. My name is Corey. His name is Chris. His name is Paul. His name is Zach. And there's Mark Parrish.
Good morning,
Well,
guys.
damn.
Hi, guys.
Looky there.
Looky here.
Hello, Mark.
Can you believe
Hello,
it's the 21st
guys.
day of January already? Can you believe that? I mean,
Yeah, it's
Man.
great.
seriously, 21st day.
Let's get to April.
Yep.
I
So we
mean-
say every year. January and February are the two worst months of the year in Minnesota. And we're almost through the first one. So we're
Yeah.
there. We got like 5 weeks of hell left. Once you hit March, you're fine.
Man, Friday, Hawk and I were talking about it. Friday's going to be just hideous.
It'll be terrible.
Terrible.
It's going to be a little chilly down in Hastings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It's a little chilly.
Damn.
Yeah, you'll be down there. I'll be at the Canterbury with the snow crowd. It's going to be a great weekend to be outside doing stuff.
I'm going to be
Yes, it
indoors.
Yeah.
Sauce?
I'll probably be in Underwater World. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Underwater world.
We're taking Lou there on Friday.
At to Mall of America.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were going to be in Underwater
I thought
World.
that's what he said too. I
Well, do
thought
they
maybe
have
you were part of a
manatees?
show.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is like, I'm like, are you an exhibit or are you just going to
No.
go look at animals?
No, we're going to go there. I've never been there. And we thought Friday would be the right time to go, even though it's going to be freezing.
I think
Well,
it's
not
a great idea.
not underwater though.
No.
Yeah.
No. it'll
Not
be
under
great.
the sea.
No. God, great song.
Sing it.
Bullet Boys, sing.
Nothing is better down where it's wetter.
Calm
under
down.
the
My
sea.
God, why'd you go right to that line?
Because that's the best line.
It's the only thing he remembers.
Yeah.
Like he knows.
And
He's
it,
got,
and
he's got a
it's
tattoo of it.
and it's Hawk's tramp stamp.
Yeah. Oh, that was, we were going the same joke. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
we
That's
got
great.
the same
Yeah.
tattoo. He paid for it.
Yeah, I had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had lost all his money gambling.
Well, you know,
And I hadn't
here we
lost all
go.
mine
That
yet.
happens.
Not yet. I
Yeah.
hadn't.
Yeah. Because you pointed me to the right machine and I won.
That's
and
right.
then you Chris Hockeyed me in the high roller room.
You're right. You're a machine.
But then I can't take a hint, so I followed you around.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to give you money, make you go away.
Yeah, well, no.
That never works.
No, it worked once for him.
One
Man, I
time.
wish you would take hints
I can't.
and solve riddles,
I wish you'd take
solve
hits of
mysteries.
glue.
Wow.
Did you ever sniff glue?
No.
Did you ever go full on Miss Lippy and just put glue all over your face?
I'm not gonna lie to you. You answering that question with gnome is not a good.
No.
I'm gonna disagree. I bet you have sniffed glue.
Paul?
Miss Lippy. Hawk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she wasn't completely unattractive. She was just a psychopath, right?
She's just a hippie.
Who the hell's Miss Lippy?
Is it kindergarten teacher
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
Billy
kindergarten.
Madison?
Oh.
The first one where he drew a blue duck because he always wanted to see a blue duck.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Miss Lippy needed her own personal time. That's
Man.
why the kids had to go outside for recess.
When he one hand catches that dodgeball, that's such a great scene.
I've used that gif so many times. Now you're all in big trouble.
Oh, yeah. That's a great one.
I used to post it every time Blake Bond would get like a giant stack in a major tournament. I'm like, now you're all in big trouble. I think he liked it. I don't know if anybody else liked that joke.
Yeah. How's he doing?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Me either.
Probably kicking ass, taking
Yeah,
names.
probably.
Man, he's taking names.
Yeah.
How cool would that be if you kicked ass and then kept like a little notebook in your back pocket?
You have
and just,
to.
So,
Yeah.
Sir, when you stop gargling blood, could
Yeah.
you tell me what your name is?
Yeah.
Because I just kicked your ass, and now
Yeah.
I'm gonna need your name.
Gargling.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just destroyed him.
Well, yeah.
I kicked his ass, and I'm taking names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It ain't
Yeah.
easy. You got to, because you probably broke some knuckles
Yeah.
because you kicked that ass.
Yeah.
You broke knuckles, right, Mark Parrish?
Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't
Yeah.
right.
No.
It
Doesn't
ain't right.
feel good.
No, it ain't right. But if you did it kicking somebody's ass,
It's worth it.
it's got to be a little worth it.
Yeah, kick some ass, take some
Yeah.
names.
That's right. Take those names.
I would love to be able to tell you.
It'd be fun to do it the opposite direction too. Just take a bunch of names and then just indiscriminately start kicking some ass.
Oh, so have a list of names of asses you want to kick?
yeah, like Steve Buscemi.
It's like a kill list.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then put lipstick
But
on.
it's ass kissing or kiss or kissing.
Whoa. Okay.
What is this? Heated
Zach's
rivalry?
got a list.
Yeah.
I'm checking it twice.
Don't check it twice.
Naughty and who's
Who's
nice?
naughtier?
Yeah, Danny McGrath, right? Nib high.
So
Whoa.
I'm glad I called.
That guy.
It's so good.
When I hug Parker, I'm about nib high.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. He's very tall. He'll be here later.
He's going to kiss me.
I think he will.
Yeah.
We're going to meet a new friend today.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. He is a national champion college football coach by the name of Matt Walker, University of Wisconsin River Falls. Huge Power Trip fan.
I knew I liked him.
Yeah,
No
hell
idea
yeah.
why. No idea. But I'm super excited to talk to him because he's from Crawfordsville, Indiana, which I did not know.
How far is that from your hometown?
Not far at all.
How far is that from Jim Jones?
You always ask about Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah. Jimmy.
Yeah, that is great. Like, if he had been like a Nobel Prize winner, it would have been James Jones,
Yeah.
right? If it had been like the newspaper boy, then it's Jimmy Jones. But what's the kind of name that you need if you're going to have a whole bunch of people kill themselves in a cult? That's Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Jones.
You would think he'd be like Jim
Yeah, middle
Edward
name.
Jones.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's right by French Lick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wish.
Yeah. He is also besties with the head coach of the Boston Celtics.
Get out of here.
No, I'm going to stay right here.
How do they know each other?
They met in an orgy.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Wow.
So they licked some ass and took some names?
Wow.
Yeah, check that, though. I'm not 100% sure that
Yeah.
they met at an orgy.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Played football at DePaul. Let's see. Hold on. Everybody be cool.
I got nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'm just.
I got nothing to do
Yeah.
until 9.
Patiently waiting.
Yeah. I got it here somewhere, brother. But anyway, they were college roommates. They were college roommates.
Huh.
And now the other guy is the head coach of the Celtics.
He's rich.
No, I don't think that's his name.
He's financially rich.
Yeah.
He's well off.
Wow. There's something called the Crawfordsville Monster in Indiana.
Yeah, of course.
What does that mean?
It's like supposedly a twisted worm.
Supposedly.
It's a beast that was sighted over Crawfordsville, Indiana in 1891. It supposedly killed an entire flock of deer.
This beast. By the way,
Did Randy already send you that? It's 5:40 in the
No,
morning.
when you put in Crawfordsville, Indiana, it's one of the first thing that shows up.
not the head coach, the GM, Brad Stevens.
Oh. Former coach, though.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens. They were college roommates.
I saw Brad Stevens outside of a Hooters in Atlanta. True story, weird sentence.
That doesn't surprise me.
Remember Final Four? I didn't want to sit at a Hooters by myself because I'm just not that guy. But there were no options like near Gerdzie and I's hotel.
Yeah.
So I would just get Hooters to go
Yeah,
just to
right.
get waffle fries.
Yeah.
Or not waffle fries, curly fries.
Yeah.
And so I go to pick up my Hooters to go, and there's Brad Stevens just standing on the corner by himself.
In Winslow, Arizona.
It's weird, too, because I remember you saying he had on a T-shirt that said, I like two things, Schlitz and...
Whoa.
Was he really wearing that
yeah,
shirt?
he's wearing that T-shirt.
He did have a bib covered in barbecue sauce, so I didn't know if he had been to Hooters or not.
He gets after it.
I like two things.
Did you just say flock of deer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this said.
I was wondering that same.
deer.
I was trying to find flock of deer. I couldn't find it.
Great band.
Never heard of flock of deer.
Oh, wait.
Oh, word.
It's called it's identified as a flock of killdeer. It didn't kill deer.
That's a bird.
That's a bird.
A bird is
Yeah.
a killdeer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they actually say killdeer, killdeer. It sounds like they're saying the words killdeer.
So this beast. So, hang on. So start all the way over.
It's a large, white, headless creature with a single flaming eye
Where's that eye if it doesn't have a head?
and fins, and it makes wheezing sounds.
But
I'm
go,
close on a lot
but
of
read
this.
back.
weasel.
Go back to what you read a couple minutes ago.
All right, I'm getting to it. The phenomenon was later attributed to a flock of killdeer birds disoriented by the
How did you
town's-
not see that there was not a space
Yeah.
in the word killdeer? And how did you not see it immediately followed by the word birds?
A, take a deep breath.
Wow.
B, I don't read well.
No, that's unbelievable.
And C,
It killed a bunch of deer, a whole flock. Shout out to Zach for catching that. How did I miss that flock?
well,
of...
you don't know
I
what
was
a
looking
killdeer
for it. He
is.
said it came right up, so I was looking for it just because I had never heard of a flock
Yeah,
of deer
neither did
either.
I.
Skipped the word
I was
birds.
intrigued, and then it was like, well,
I didn't skip the word birds.
then
It just
AI
says
started insulting me for
as
even
a flock of
Googling it.
killdeer. I thought maybe
spelled a
the guy
murder of
didn't
deer, right?
space the words.
There's a movie that I saw
Oh, there they are.
called it's a ripoff of it's a funny version of Downton Abbey. It just came out. I saw it not long ago in the theaters.
Funny version of Downton Abbey.
Yeah. It's
Yes, Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, what is the name of that movie?
I love Jimmy Carr.
I'm going to be very careful when I say this.
Yeah, you got to be careful because the
Fackham Hall.
Fackham Hall. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the funny things in the movie is the priest. Every time he's doing a sermon or getting people married, he doesn't observe the punctuation, so he says horrible, terrible things from the pulpit. That's about the only funny thing about that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Which is too bad because Jimmy Carr's hilarious.
yeah.
That's
Jimmy
too bad.
Carr's
I've never even
brilliant.
heard of that.
Yeah.
You saw it in the theater?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm like that.
When was that released?
October 28th.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw about a couple months ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about that movie.
Yeah.
Me either.
Well, I'm worldly.
75% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I didn't think
there
it was
you
that. I didn't think it was that good. I ain't gonna lie, but I did laugh when the priest was saying things horrible about the kids.
That's funny.
I'll listen to something and play it for you guys because it's pretty dirty. But here, he's not gonna say it. This is supposed to be a killdeer call. I want you guys to hear him actually say killdeer, killdeer. But of course, our computers.
Yeah.
Here,
terrible.
let's just do a killdeer call this way.
Hello?
Who's this?
This is
Oh, God, this is
Dusty Killdeer.
What are you?
I'm a bird.
Oh, never mind.
Bye.
Wrong number. I was looking for an actual flock of deer.
Oh, bye.
When you say bird, do you mean in the English way? The way the
No.
Beatles would have described you?
Weren't in the English way, isn't that a lady?
Yeah.
What they call ladies birds?
That's what I was saying.
Well, that was his point.
Never mind.
Okay, you
We're off
guys.
to a rough start. We're off to a rough start this
not.
morning. We have plenty of time to get this thing back on track. We're gonna get there.
We're going to get there. I got good stuff for you guys today,
I have
man.
faith in you guys.
Appreciate that,
We
Mark.
got to have faith. You know, I bet it would be nice.
I bet it would be nice.
I'd touch your body.
Please don't.
Please?
No.
Not everybody
I do like the manners, but no.
has a
Yeah.
body like me.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
It's a little arrogant, but whatever.
Wow.
I mean, he just said not a lot of people have a body like him.
Well, it's true. I didn't think it was a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Oh.
assuming I like it.
Oh, you're just saying it's like a freak show.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I can pee around a corner, if you know what I mean. I mean, there's all kinds of things wrong with me.
Yeah. You should get that looked
I
at.
know I should, but I don't have time.
Why not?
I gotta.
He's going to see Jimmy Carr movies that we didn't know
I
existed.
gotta write comedy for this show. I better get started sometime.
See, you don't have to write anything. You just have to wait until he says killdeer.
Yeah.
And then we do 10 minutes on that.
Well, I'm sorry.
We got a new bit today.
Ooh.
We got a new bit.
Yeah.
New bit today for my main man Saucy today.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
God, I hope it doesn't involve reading.
I hope it doesn't.
That
either.
would be a new bit for you, though.
Yeah, it would.
All right, Mark Parrish is here.
I am?
Pear Bear's here. He's going to be a part of Hockey Day. Rough game last night. I actually was watching
Yeah.
the final 2 minutes,
Yeah,
thinking
it
we were
was-
going to overtime.
Yeah, after a tough start there. Looked like we battled back, and
Yep.
then Cole Caulfield.
Heartbreak right at the end. We'll talk about that later. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
For healthy, delicious food, you don't have to eat out. You can enjoy delicious meals from Healthy Choice, like their Simply Steamers grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, at home. With tasty, tender chicken, crisp veggies, and 28 grams of protein, it's what having it all tastes like.
Great cars matter, but great people matter more. It's your buddy Paul Allen, and you know Metropolitan Ford has been my dealership for many years, likewise for my kids. They have an exceptional staff that knows Ford, and they've been there long enough to prove it. An outstanding selection of Ford cars and trucks, a team with real experience and tenure, and a dealership that listens before they sell. If you saw a Ford you liked at the auto show, Come drive it at Metropolitan Ford, metropolitanford.com.
Long day? Skip the stress of cooking. Try a quick trip take-home meal. Choose from home-style favorites like chicken fettuccine Alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, or creamy mac and cheese. Or dig into comfort classics like beef stroganoff casserole and home-style meatloaf. Avoid the same old question, what's for dinner? Quick Trip's take-home meals taste like home without the hassle. Freshly made, ready to heat, and packed with flavor. Perfect for busy nights. Dinner solved, happiness served. Only at Quick Trip.
This winter, the world will be watching the best skaters chase their Olympic dreams. For your child, that dream could start right here at your local rink. Through Learn to Skate USA, kids build strength, confidence, and courage, the same qualities that take athletes to the Olympic ice. Learn to Skate USA offers programs for skaters of all ages and abilities. This is where the journey begins. Find a program near you at learntosskateusa.com, because every champion starts with a first glide.
Fellas, ready for next level comfort? Chill Boys underwear keeps you cool, dry, and crazy comfortable all day long. Breathable, stretchy, seriously soft. Upgrade your comfort for you and your boys today. Get your Chill Boys at chillboys.com. We love Chill Boys boxers and know you will too. Chillboys.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. I love 7th Avenue Pizza. You can find it all over. Get the meatball pepperoni. It has my face on it. It's my favorite one. They are amazing people, and they make an amazing pizza. You can currently find 7th Avenue Pizza at Golf Zone.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Gradual breakers. You keep your eyes on the road, so you've seen it all. As long as it all happened directly in front of you, like a Swedish masseuse, your foot knows exactly the right amount of pressure to apply to the brake. That's why your passengers feel totally relaxed with you behind the wheel and occasionally super sleepy. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. More.
Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Alt 2K, and listen now.
iHeartRadio. In the automotive industry, time and trust matter. Miss an electrical problem and it can slow everything down. That's why Napa delivers electrical solutions the pros trust. The parts, tools, and expertise to catch problems before they become breakdowns. That's Napa know-how.
From the Dean's Home Services Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by O'Keefe's Working Hands Hand Cream.
Twin Cities weather today, cloudy with some light snow. We could get a half inch to an inch by the time it winds down, and it will get a little breezy later this afternoon into this evening. That could create some blowing snow at times. High today, 23. Tonight down to 3 above. Tomorrow, breezy, partly cloudy with a high of only 8 above. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Currently, it's 17.
Listen, if rubbing your hands together sounds like this, you need O'Keefe's Working Hands Hand Cream. It instantly relieves extremely dry, cracked hands. O'Keefe's, look for the green package.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is Minnesota Sports Station, FM 100.3, KFAN Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
Hey, welcome back. All right. Snow first, then Minnesota's bracing for sub-zero temperatures and wind chills near minus 60.
Coldest air since 2019.
I remember that day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
Yeah, my sea was angry too, brother.
Wow.
It went all the way up inside me.
Oh, my.
Oh. Well, I was angry.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Somebody's coming up from down under.
Kill dear.
That's why I have the accent now.
Coldest air in 7 years.
Yeah, that's what the National Weather Service says. But what do they know?
Last night was beautiful. And I was outside. Right.
What?
Oh, yeah, you went skiing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right, you did go skiing.
Perfect conditions, too. It was like 15, 16 degrees, but a little bit of snow, 0 wind. Sign me up for a million straight days like that in a row.
How those
Inject
sweet
that right
thighs
into my...
you was feeling this morning?
Back is sore.
Yeah.
Doctor says I need a backiotomy, but the rest of it's fine.
Yeah.
We didn't ski or snowboard super long, but it was awesome. Zach, your hands up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Thursday night into Friday morning.
Yes, sir.
We have a low of almost 20 below zero.
Cool.
Where is this going?
Will you be able to use your garage?
No.
Oh.
Jesus. Are you kidding me?
No.
Sacco.
What?
Sacco.
Are you kidding me?
Great question.
No.
What are you doing?
Why not?
You have days until then.
We can negotiate.
No.
Yeah.
Zach, no offense. You can tell you're not married.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no negotiation. I lose.
My God.
So here will be, that was Thursday night into Friday morning, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You want to hear what my day is going to be like?
Well, that's what your car will sound like.
Yeah.
Hang on. What's the button? Somebody delete it.
Those are your testicles.
No.
So is your garage just full of other cars?
I got a 3-car garage. 3-car garage.
And?
Full of cars?
I wouldn't say full.
Is Rick Ocasek in there?
He's dead, right?
Yeah.
Then I don't think he's in there.
Oh, it might be.
You need representation.
I'll tell you what, it's cold enough for his body to stay in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice and warm in the garage, I think. Yeah. I don't know. How would I know?
You need a representative. You need like a lawyer to.
Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben.
What could be in there that you cannot move out?
Great question.
Like, even Zacho points out, and he's right. One day, move the woodworking stuff that has dust on it over to the side.
Yeah, the side.
Paul, you ignorant slut.
But don't be ignorant, slut.
Yeah, sorry.
You're married. You get it.
Yeah, but
you know how this works.
Yeah, but I park in the garage.
Oh, good for you, you idiot.
So does he.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys have like 6-car garages? How do you guys get in?
Well, technically, I've got a 16-car garage.
Damn.
I have a 2-car garage.
Underground parking, heated garage. The old townhome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. I like it.
You have a 2-car garage?
Yeah.
So then she parks in there and you park in the driveway?
No, I also park in the
How does
garage.
that work?
We don't have woodworking stuff in the garage.
Well, duh.
Woodworking?
That's for hot-ass Randy.
Yeah. Isn't that what you have?
By the way, right now on SportsCenter, it just says Kevin Durant on crooked rims.
Yeah, man.
He's talking
Zach,
about
can you
Tommy.
go get that audio?
That happens, brother. It happens.
I don't know what happened with the crooked rims, but I'm trying to change the subject from my
the 7th
cold,
Street
cold life.
entry.
He parks in the garage.
Yeah. He probably does.
Runs around his house.
It's just an exception. I mean, wind chills are going to be in the 40 belows.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's not like he lives in his car, though.
Not yet.
But you gotta
Not yet.
But you gotta get out
Give it
and
time.
get in it.
That's a good point. So I have, 48 hours to convince her, just for 24 hours, let's swap cars.
Ooh.
Right? We'll park yours out in the driveway. I'll go in there.
Sir, hers is in there where it's warm?
Of course.
And she doesn't go anywhere?
Got it.
Lordy.
What's her mileage compared to yours?
Lordy.
She has a 3-year lease. I think she gets 12,000 miles a year, and I believe she's like almost the full 3 years in, and I think she's driven it 8 miles.
Lordy.
Yeah, how far's Target? 2?
Target back.
And I think she's made that. I think she's done that trip about twice. About a Target pickup for me.
Yeah.
Lordy.
In your cold car.
Cold car.
Well,
I got a lot of things going for me. You know?
Yeah.
Everything's
If I were you,
coming
I'd
up
be going
me.
to Florida.
Yeah, when are we doing
myself.
that?
You know, if I moved to Florida and we had a 3-car garage down there, I'd be parking with the snakes and the gators.
Yeah.
And she'd be in the
That's the bar.
air-conditioned
That's the bar
garage.
you go to.
Lordy.
Yeah,
Be
she
like,
would.
there's gators outside. Shouldn't we both park in here? Nope.
Lordy.
Storage. So
Does she also go to work at 4:45 in the morning?
nope. Normally like 8:30 or 9.
Lordy.
So much later.
You could pull your car out, pull hers in, and it'd be nice and cozy by the time she left for work.
You guys, all of these sound like great ideas.
Lordy.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
You could just.
Yeah. Why don't you just get up one day and go, you know what?
I'm taking her car to work.
Why don't you just go out in the garage and start your car and keep the garage door shut?
She go in there and be like, oh no, my woodwork.
And she'd hate it because you'd look warm.
And she'd eventually have to move my car, which would piss her off. How am I supposed to get my car in here? Yeah, it's going to be cold, but what is it? Again, what is it supposed to warm up by? Sunday or Monday? So don't we have like a 3-day drop and then it gets back to normalcy?
Never see it.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday's warm?
18.
Yeah, that's fine.
What about you, Marco? You got plenty of room in your garage.
Yeah, he's got a 19-car garage.
Yeah.
Did Corey park in your garage?
Yeah, can I sleep over at your house Thursday? We can carpool in for initials on Friday.
Sure, why not? Come on over.
Yeah.
Plenty of room. Nice and warm.
I bet your guy more knows Pablo Lopez.
Probably.
But they're probably buddies.
Probably, yeah.
So we can, maybe all four of us can carpool in. Justin can come in and watch his buddy. Maybe Pablo lives in Orono. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
We'll carpool in on Friday. Then I can just leave my ice cold car in your driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just figured it out, guys. I'm going to
I like
sleep
it.
over at Mark's. Maybe
There we go.
permanently.
And no one will know you're gone.
That'd be a fun experiment. How many weeks does it take for somebody to text me and go, Are you still in the basement? No. I've been at Mark's since January 21st.
It's the new me.
I get to see this epic fight, tears flying down my face, and I just yell at her and I go, He lets me park in the garage! He likes me! We play cribbage together! He understands me!
That's about all I want to do, too.
Yep. Playing cribbage is the best.
The best.
Love it. Let's play it for money.
I'm in.
In a nice, warm home.
Yeah. We
So
come over to
not
mine.
your house?
No, my
Mine's
house is
warm?
extremely warm.
Oh.
It's very nice.
The upstairs.
Yeah, basement's like 62 degrees.
That's
Upstairs
perfect.
is like 69, 70.
Yeah, if
That's
you
how
go
you
to
want the
Corey's,
basement.
bring a jacket.
Yep. Or just, party.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to acclimate to his vehicle every morning, so he's got to keep it cold downstairs.
He goes
Yeah, 'cause
downstairs.
I like showering downstairs so I get used to the cold and then I go outside.
He's destroying the ozone layer by letting his car run for a half hour before he goes outside.
He doesn't even do that.
You don't?
I don't have time for that.
What?
No, I just raw dog it. Let's
Son
go.
of a
You get in a
Let's go.
cold car?
Oh, yeah. You feel alive.
No wonder you're such a bastard.
Let's go. Can't feel my face. I feel like the weekend. Front page sports is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts.
We have no accidents and no delays. There's construction on Highway 169 northbound from Quaker Avenue to Highway 21 Broadway Street until November. Kellogg Boulevard is closed with construction between the Lafayette Bridge and Mounds until the end of this year. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
In the automotive industry, time and trust matter. Miss an electrical problem and it can slow everything down. That's why Napa delivers electrical solutions the pros trust. The parts, tools, and expertise to catch problems before they become breakdowns. That's Napa know-how.
No other law firm knows more about personal injury law or your rights than Schwabel, Getz & Sieben. Their success has everything to do with the outstanding level of service provided to their clients every single day. As the personal injury powerhouse, Schwabel, Getz & Sieben's philosophy is not to simply meet the needs of their clients, but it's to exceed their expectations. Local, experienced, on your side. Visit Schwabel.com, that's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777.
Affinity Plus presents Real Life Math from Real Members.
One starter car, plus one first home, plus 3 kids, plus 2 businesses, plus 1 credit union through it all. Life has been an adventure. One thing I've learned along the way, where you bank matters. From big milestones to everyday money stuff, Affinity Plus takes the stress out of banking so I can enjoy the adventure even more. Life math is complicated. Affinity Plus makes it easier. I'm Allison, and I'm a proud member.
Insured by NCUA.
Valentine's Day is coming, and if you're ready to propose, don't guess. Go to the store Men Across Minnesota trust, Arthur's Jewelers. With over 1,900 five-star reviews, more than any other jeweler, Arthur's is known for the best diamonds in the state and the largest selection of earth mined and lab grown diamonds anywhere in Minnesota. Straight up expert guidance, zero pressure, and service people rave about. Engagement rings, custom jewelry, and more. Arthur's Jewelers is the place to go when you need to get it right. Visit arthursjewelers.com.
Captain Ken's chili tastes amazing. It's thick and hearty, and best of all, it tastes just like homemade with fresh ingredients. Find Captain Ken's in the frozen food section at your local grocery store. Made in Minnesota by a Minnesota fireman. Shop and try Captain Ken's amazing chili today.
When you're faced with a heart attack, cancer, or brain surgery, you need a team with deep expertise. Your Allina Health Clinic is part of a system with specialists, institutes, and hospitals like Abbott Northwestern. Expert care that's close to home. We do that. Allina Health. All together, better.
Cheerios and Kemp's Milk are two Minnesota originals that we're proud to call our own. When the two powerhouses team up in a bowl, it goes way beyond Minnesota nice. It's gosh darn great. If you're looking for a tasty way to get more protein, well, you found it, don't you know? A serving of Cheerios protein and a serving of Kemp's Milk brings you 16 grams of tasty protein. Cheerios and Kemp's Milk, just like the Twin Cities, a protein pair that's always better together. Cheerios protein is a good source of protein per serving. Don't show up with something for Valentine's Day. Show up with the right thing. Save 50% at Arthur's Jewelers.
From the Dean's Home Services Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus. Dead car battery? The experts at Batteries Plus will have you in and out fast. Replacements usually take about 20 minutes. No appointment needed. Want to extend the life of your car battery too? Ask about their premier installation. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Fan forecast. Enjoy the 20s while we have them. High at 23 with some snow today.
You're listening live to the Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Calling all Wolves fans. Join us for a Michelob Ultra watch party January 28th at the Rosemount Legion. Hang with KFAN's Max Fuller from 7:30 to 9:30. Play trivia, win prizes, and enjoy drink specials. Full details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Thanks to Holiday Station Stores. For limited time, buy two, get one free. When it comes to Monster Energy, you can mix and match any flavors you want, like Ultra, Punk, Punch. I like all those zeros. Like Hawk in Colorado. The Monster Zeros. White, purple, green, blue. Those are the top four, but that's just my opinion, man. Mix and match any flavors you want.
They're all great.
They are all really good.
Damn right.
Damn right, man. All right, let's...
How long does it take them to unthaw?
Yeah.
So you can actually drink them. Do you have to put them between your little legs and warm them up?
Yeah, your little legs.
All jokes aside,
Yeah.
I think it was about 2 years ago.
Oh, man. It's the grossest, right?
2 years ago, I forgot that I left a full, unopened Monster in the cup holder. And I do park outside. I don't know if you guys had heard that.
No.
And I woke up and the goddamn thing had completely exploded. And you know what's crazy about it? Like, it's... I wish I would have had a camera on it because it's not like a slow ooze out. Like, it clearly pops.
Oh, they explode, man.
I want to see it pop. Oh,
whoa.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you see how far the ice chunks of Monster Energy flew across my car, I'm like, man, I want...
See how violent it is?
How violent was this
I would say it was
explosion?
monstrous.
Yeah. Even the
that was-
monster didn't want to be outside
No,
in your
that
car.
was that cleanup was a pain in the ass.
Oh, that's just sticky.
Sticky as hell.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just licking the console.
Your mic's on.
I don't like to waste money. Right? Spend money, Sauce.
That's
Don't
the
waste it.
Name of the podcast, by the way.
What, lick the console?
Licking the console.
Let's start not with sports scores. Let's just start with sports news. A Florida state attorney has dropped the misdemeanor trespassing charge against Jordan Addison. So if you remember, 9 days ago, he was at the Noodle Bar at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino near Tampa.
That sounds good.
I know. Yeah. On January 12th. He wouldn't leave. He was asked multiple times to leave.
Couldn't blame him.
We still haven't gotten
It says
the
all you can eat.
specifics. Was he .2 though? I haven't seen
No
one
idea.
story where they said he was like belligerent or completely intoxicated. It was just he wouldn't leave.
His
Well, why
team
were they
is
asking him to
really good.
leave?
Because we never hear the rest of the story.
Yeah,
after.
well said.
Good point.
Yeah.
Addison's agent last week said he was weighing options about filing a lawsuit over false arrest. Now that they're dropping the charges, maybe they just let the whole thing go away. But obviously, like you just said, his name's been in the news the last week and a half. So maybe they're still like, this wasn't worth arresting him over. We're suing. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know the law. That's why you hire good lawyers. But either way, charges dropped. So I would assume zero punishment moving forward for Mr. Addison.
I would guess, yeah. Because you can't go into, if you're going to keep him around, you can't go into this season with him on another suspension. You need him if you keep him.
I just wonder what he did. Again, we'll never know if he truly had a dog emergency when he was going 140 because nobody in this town reports.
Nobody.
Right?
No.
That was once famously said. No one in this town reports.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to break a lot of stories, but I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to stay on top of them.
Yeah.
But nobody ever found out what the emergency with the dog was, how the dog turned out. It was just a dog emergency. That's why I was going 140. Okay, whatever. Don't know if you're telling the truth. Now, like you guys just said, now you were asked multiple times to leave the noodle bar. I doubt it was closed.
Yeah.
Why were you asked to leave?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then they said he had to be redirected multiple times because as they were escorting him off the property, he wasn't interested in going towards the front door. So they had to be like, no, you're out of here.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
I don't see a scenario where you are stone cold sober and that is your response.
Unless you're fighting with somebody, right? Unless there's a giant argument. You're like, sir, you gotta leave.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, if he was sober and there was an argument, what was the argument about? It's a noodle bar. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess.
Gotta be.
And it's a casino. You're on camera.
No, I'm not. I'm out of
He's
the camera.
he's putting his hands off camera.
Right.
That was strategic.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's what it all comes down to,
Have you been to that noodle bar?
No, but I fought over that.
Yeah, and then you got beat up by a dad.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, you also got asked to leave.
Yeah.
You have not been to that casino outside of Tampa? So that's a yes. I've heard the Seminole Hard Rock Casino is like legit. I've heard it's really nice.
Awesome.
Awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have giant poker tournaments down there.
I love, that's the big giant guitar that I always tell you guys about.
Oh.
Pretty sweet, man.
You see it as you drive by?
I wave at people.
Yeah.
I like guitar, so I try to play it.
Yeah.
Was it David Spade? Somebody like a week ago just posted more progress on social media. I think it was like David Spade and Nikki Glazer were doing a show in Vegas, and I think he showed his view out. It must have been Caesars or something. No.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. And anyway, he showed his view out the room of the guitar progress in Vegas. Looks like it's coming along nicely.
Yeah, they got some lights on there. They got some strings. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's coming together. 2027.
Pretty neat.
Supposed to open next year.
I love it, man. Those are my hard rock is my favorite. I love the hard rock restaurants because I'm a goof like that, but I love those casinos. They're great. I like the memorabilia.
Amen. I'm with you.
It's cool.
One of my favorite bits ever, your guy Nick Swartzen.
Yeah.
When he said he used to work at Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you're in California, you get like just A+ memorabilia. He's like, I worked at the Planet Hollywood in Mall of America. He goes, oh, great, the car from Critters.
Yeah. He goes, I'd walk up to a table and I'd go, yep, that's it. The car from Critters. His delivery was so good. And I was thinking of that joke the other day.
And if you don't remember how cheesy and lame and dumb the movie Critters was, that
terrible.
joke might not hit. But if you were a kid in the 80s, I was young enough to be a little afraid of critters still,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
I didn't want to get my hand bitten off by one of those critters.
Yeah.
But just the fact that when I was old enough to hear that joke, I just thought that was so funny that that's the movie that he picked. The car from Critters.
It's such a great joke.
God, Nick is good.
Yeah, he is good. 52% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Critters?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Didn't they make about 7 of them?
Billy Zane is in it.
Of course, Billy Zane's in it.
Billy
He probably
Zane's
was
the coolest.
awesome.
Hawk, you like Critters 3, right?
Critters 3 gave me real bad flashbacks to when I had the crabs.
Oh.
Yeah.
They made 4.
He doesn't
4
even
of them.
react to that anymore. Look at him.
They made, in 2014, they came out with Critters Bounty Hunter.
Wow.
Was that good, Hawk?
It's great. Yeah, that was the one that had Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
He was in the Vikings locker room. His return was questionable.
Because the critters might get him.
Yeah.
Critters Attack in 2019.
What? As of 7 years ago, they were still making Critters movies.
It's a story that needs to be told, Corey.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the one.
Who's producing this? And where is this? Is it streamable?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to watch it, but.
That's the one
It's
where
on,
the critters become the good guys, sort of like Terminator 2.
Pear, speaking of streaming, you just told me off air, you guys were binging the hell out of Pluribus.
we're in a Pluribus. Absolutely love it. Love it. Yeah, the most miserable person on Earth has to save the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why you like it.
Yeah.
I can relate.
I agree.
Oh, Tom.
Tom.
Did you get to the scene where she basically treats, well, it must have, because he sounds like you're almost done, right?
Yeah.
Where she basically turns downtown into Top Golf and just starts launching golf.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
that's what Parrish would do.
Into
just
windows.
launch golf balls into windows.
Will Smith does that in the vampire movie too, right?
In I Am Legend?
Yeah,
I Am Legend,
I love that movie.
Aren't they making another one?
I think so.
Trying to turn that into a franchise of some kind.
It says it's called "Keep My Legendary Wife's Mouth Out of Your."
Jeez,
what?
Legendary mouth.
Wow.
Whoa.
I couldn't remember what he said.
Maybe that's.
Well, I mean, that would have been something.
It is legendary. No, he's gonna slap the hell out of me.
Yep.
Some vampire king walks up to Will Smith. I want it. No. Keep her legendary mouth off of you.
Get away.
Oh, man.
Great movie.
Such a gentleman.
He is.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith comes out of a room and just points at her mouth and says, I am legend.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? Oh, yeah, we're not doing that
Yeah,
bit
we're not
yet.
doing that yet until this segment.
We can do it next segment. There we go. A couple things to get to. We got some quarterback coach drama in the NFL that I think is kind of fun. And PA actually dipped his toe in the fight last night. I don't know if you saw that. That was awesome.
I
know. We can talk about that in a second. During What Really Matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Broken Play with Nav Green and listen now.
Up to $3,000 auto show bonus cash or 0% APR up to 72 months on qualifying new Mazdas. Luther Brookdale Mazda. Get huge savings from the #1 volume Mazda dealer in the Midwest. Luther Brookdale Mazda. See dealer for details. The only thing we overlook is $694.
Every Olympic dream starts with a first glide. Through Learn to Skate USA, kids build confidence, strength, and joy on the ice. Learn to Skate USA offers programs for skaters of all ages and abilities. Find a program near you at learntosskateusa.com.
You depend on CenterPoint Energy to deliver energy for what matters most to you, your neighbors, and throughout the land of 10,000 lakes, so we can all make a better tomorrow. That's why we're investing in the latest technology to reduce emissions, offer rebates on qualifying energy-efficient natural gas equipment, and provide energy-saving programs that help save you money. Look ahead at centerpointenergy.com/futuremn.
Hey, it's hockey. Listen, it's cold and getting colder. I don't have to tell you that, right? It's the new year, right? And that means you are making New Year's resolutions. You made them, and hopefully, like mine, it's something that you fight really hard to stick to. One of mine is don't waste time if you can help it. And I'm sure if you're out there working in the cold, you don't want to waste time. You want to get in, get out, get it done, right? When your equipment's down, everything slows to a crawl. It can't work. That's why my friends at Ziegler Cat are doing their uptime commitment. What's the uptime commitment? Well, it's next day parts. It's 2-day repairs. It's one of the most comprehensive parts and service offerings out there. A great way to start the year is to make sure all your equipment is up and running every time you need it, even on cold days like today and this weekend. Check out ZieglerCat.com, ZIEGLER, ZieglerCat.com. Ask them about their uptime commitment and take care of your business so business can be taken care of.
Hey, it's Max Fuller. Want to start the new year with a meaningful connection? It's Just Lunch makes dating simple, fun, low-pressure dates that fit your schedule. That rom-com kind of romance is right around the corner. Call 612-355-2727 or visit itsjustlunchminneapolis.com. It's Just Lunch. New beginnings, lasting connection.
All you need to live large is the right boat.
Find yours at the Discover Boating Minneapolis Boat Show in partnership with Progressive.
Shop hundreds of boats, plus engines, electronics, docks, lifts, and gear, too.
Minneapolis Convention Center, January 22nd through 25th.
MinneapolisBoatShow.com.
When your home needs a hero,
Call Hero Home Services. From furnace repairs to full system replacements, they deliver fast, reliable heating solutions all year long. Call Hero Home Services at 612-900-2021.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. Hungry? Swing by Holiday Station stores and score the $5 meal deal. Any lunch sandwich, any Frito-Lay chips, and a Polar Pop or medium coffee, all for just $5. Quick, tasty, and easy on the wallet. Lunch solved. Only at Holiday.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Aquarius Home Services at AquariusHomeservices.com. The new year is here, and while you're promising to hit the gym, drink more water, limit screen time, your home has its own resolutions, like tackling that broken water heater, the leaky faucets, the sketchy wiring. Ugh. Don't let your year start with repair chaos. Have Aquarius do the fix in 2026. Get $98 off any plumbing or electrical repair. Schedule today at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius. Earning the right to be recommended.
Treasure Island Resort and Casino, TICasino.com. We were just talking about how cold Hockey Day is going to be, but look, you can stay warm. And the free shuttle, if you're going to Hockey Day by going to Treasure Island Resort and Casino, you can also have that skate and stay hotel package where you can keep the action going at TI. $50 in free slot play, $25 in blackjack match play, and even more when you book that skate and stay hotel package at TICasino.com. Like I mentioned, you can also park there for free and then take that free shuttle to the United Heroes League complex all week long. So check that out at TICasino.com. That's TICasino.com. You can get tickets to Daughtry as well. Daughtry is going to be back at the island on Friday, March 20th, so we're under 2 months away from that. Tickets available at TICasino.com. And whether it's this weekend or all the way in March when you're going to go see Daughtry, don't forget to get a room, stay, make a weekend out of it. Go play some poker or bingo, blackjack, slot machines. They got hundreds of those. Bring the whole family down. Go bowling. There's a water park. It's Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Destination fun is at the island. TICasino.com.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the roads you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's all about you getting more from less. Now open in Minnesota. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Listen to Ben Lieber on The Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House.
We're talking daily, and so can you. Send us your thoughts on the KFAN Talkback. Just hit that microphone icon on the iHeartRadio app while listening to KFAN.
Again, welcome back. Mark Parrish over there. We've got Parker Fox on his way in a bit as well. Matt Walker, the head coach of University of Wisconsin River Falls, will be joining us in studio today after completing his 15th season at the helm of UW River Falls, capping off the season, leading the Falcons to an NCAA Division III national championship by defeating national champions, reigning national champions, I should say, North Central College in Canton, Ohio. He was named the D3Football.com Coach of the Year. 14 wins in the first national title in the school history. So looking forward to talking to him, man. That'll be fun.
That'll be great.
And when he's coaching at, I don't know, Kansas City, Boston, whatever. When he's a head football coach in some giant program, he's going to be like, yeah, I remember when we were hanging out with the Power Trip Morning Show, and he's going to invite us to the national championship game. And we're going to be there together.
I wonder what team in Boston he would be.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Boston College.
Maybe Boston College. Yeah.
Boston College.
Yeah.
There's Boston. There's colleges in Boston.
Harvard?
Sure.
How about them apples?
Did you go there?
No.
Oh. Thought you went to Harvard.
No.
Matt Damon did.
He sure did.
Did he really in real life?
He was a janitor.
Yeah. Well, and in real life,
That
he
was
was
at
accepted
MIT.
to go there.
Was it MIT?
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool.
You know who also went to Harvard? Ted Kaczynski.
Dude, you got to give us time to
The
guess.
kid who writes for the AP?
Paul, your hands up.
Ted Kaczynski would, Zach.
Well, he's dead now.
Yeah, so's Richard Ramirez.
Did the Unabomber have abs?
Well, we all have abs, score.
Some are just hidden.
For the
let's
record, no.
Let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and it's brought to you by my friends at Ovo LASIK and Lens. Change your life. Get LASIK with the legends of LASIK at OVO, LASIK and Lens. Thanks, OVO.
I'm going in, Cor.
You should.
I'm going in. They need to fix this one good eye because if I lose this sumbitch, you guys are driving me everywhere.
Sure.
And I don't want to ride in that cold-ass car of yours.
Yeah. You got Dr. Mark Lobanoff. You got Dr. David Whiting. You can go see my guy, Dr. Loomis, for your eye exam. Yeah, there's a lot of good people there. You're going to be in good hands. All right, the Minnesota Wild lost with 15 seconds to go to the Canadians 4-3. Cole Caulfield of Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Yes.
With his 25th goal of the year. He was a first-rounder a couple of years ago.
Sniper.
2 goals for Tarasenko, but they come up 1 goal short, 15 seconds to go. It looked like they had, like you said, Parrish, crawled back. It looks like they were going to get at least a point, get to overtime, maybe come back and get the win. But with 15 seconds to go, Wallstead gets beat, and they lose 4-3.
Yeah, tough. 3 games in 4 nights, 3 different towns. Obviously, it can get to you mentally and be a little and physically as well. It showed a little bit at the beginning there. Montreal had a lot more jump than the Minnesota Wild did. But like you said, the Minnesota Wild, they were able to climb the way back in it. Tarasenko, the depth, showing off some scoring, and it was unfortunate that the sniper Cole Caulfield got loose with about 15 seconds left, and he absolutely buried it.
Yep. Hosting Detroit Thursday at 8:30. That's the start of a 4-game homestand. So we're going the other way now. 4 in a row at home.
Luckily, it gets a lot easier now with the Detroit Red Wings and the Florida Panthers. And
the NHL doesn't get easier.
No.
Pro sports don't get easier.
No.
And they love to kick you when you're down. But you take 2 or 3 on a road
absolutely
all year long.
But what really matters is this.
Zacco Directo?
Yes.
I need you to edit this out of the podcast. You ready?
Okay.
You guys listen to this for me. This is going to be Music Appreciation Day, thanks to our friend Rick Beato and the Rick Beato YouTube channel, which is the best. And I'm sick of not playing music on this station. I'm going to play this one thing, and I want you to hear it. You ready?
Yes, sir.
The artist is Christopher Cross. Starts with a string section. It's beautiful. And slowly, the guitar fades in. Beautiful, right?
Oh, yeah.
Complete accident. Here's Christopher Cross with Rick Beato.
Interesting tidbit here that kind of no one knows. So we did the string session. It was beautiful. And then when we were mixing, it was 224s linked.
Yep.
And my first wife's brother was in the studio with us, sitting there listening. And the song originally just started with the guitar. And
wait, how did they sync it up?
Well, the machines are chasing the slave. So it just so happened that the slave chased and that string part played by itself. And then the tapes caught up and the track synced. And my ex-brother-in-law said, "That's cool." And Marty said, "What?" And he goes, "The way it starts with the orchestra, that's cool." That's how that happened. It was a complete mistake.
Wow.
We would have never thought of it.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and of course it's beautiful. But and we won a Grammy for Best Arrangement. I kind of go, well, actually, but it's just a fluke thing. And fortunately, Marty was like, yeah, okay, and we did it that way. But that wasn't how it was designed to be done. Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's badass.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
That's the universe right there, brother.
Yeah.
Man.
See, and it's also a good lesson. Don't not listen to ex-brother-in-laws.
Yeah.
Sometimes they know what they're talking about.
I think that was the whole point of the bit.
That's what I took away from it.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes they know what they're talking about. That was cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's all he said.
And he was right.
Sounds like he said that was nice.
Yeah, man.
That's cool how that happened. Well, thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Daddy-O.
Now shut up,
Yeah, I
Dov.
did it on purpose.
Dov's my ex-brother-in-law?
I wish.
He's about to be.
How?
All right, I mentioned we have quarterback coach drama in the NFL. So Kevin Stefanski used to coach the Cleveland Browns. He was in Cleveland when Baker Mayfield was there. Now neither of them is in Cleveland. Baker's in the Tampa Bay area, probably hanging out at Noodle Bar with Jordan Addison.
Yummy.
But Kevin Stefanski just took the job with the Atlanta Falcons. Well, Baker Mayfield took a shot at now Falcons head coach Kevin Stefanski based on their time in Cleveland. He said on Twitter, quote, "Still waiting on a text/call from him after I got shipped off like a piece of garbage. Can't wait to see you twice a year, coach."
Ooh.
Wow, he holds on to grudges, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't like the way that that Stefanski never reached out to him on, I don't know, any form. Twitter.
Stefanski's a Philly guy, right? He's from Philadelphia. So
no clue.
I mean, that's kind of that's how they do it down there.
Yeah,
right?
but everybody says Stefanski's like the nicest guy
Yeah.
on the planet. You know him, right, Hawk?
Yeah, good dude, man.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. But not to bake.
Yeah. Well, little does Bake know he's probably going to get traded.
Oh, bake.
Oh.
Well, I hope that when he does get traded, that his current head coach says goodbye.
Calls him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Goodbye, my lover.
sends him a card. and
Great song.
Maybe a smooch.
I don't remember getting a phone call from a head coach when I got traded
Well,
or anything.
there's only so many phone lines.
Yeah. Nobody had call waiting back
Yeah,
then.
he had 4 people call at the same time.
Hello?
Is Parrish there?
Yeah, let me get him. Parrish?
Hello.
Were you already on the line?
Yeah.
Just
we
listening?
live together.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Paul. I live in his garage.
Paul who?
Paul Lambert.
You live in his garage. What year is this?
2027.
Oh, no.
Oh, this bit fell apart.
Really quick.
He's not on a team in 2027, and that's the future.
Sorry.
Bye. But you're predicting that you live in his garage in 2027.
I agree.
It's not zero.
It's not zero.
It's not impossible. I put it at 0.1%, but it's not zero. Like if Kel kicked you out today, where is Mark's garage on your list of places you would live?
It's heated.
Probably.
You could play cribbage with Mark when you went inside.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Obviously, my house isn't on the list because you'd have to park on the street.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Yeah, that would be 10th on my
What
list.
about moving in with the Halversons?
Number 2.
Yeah, that'd be 2.
Harry and the Halversons!
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's a reality show.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
They're nice. Very
Come on
nice
over,
people.
Paul.
Because Common thinks you look like the Jack Link's
Yeah.
Bigfoot anyway.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Harry and the Halversons.
Yeah.
Man.
Number 4.
Oh, what if
I'd go to
What if you
Hawks.
married Harry Styles and that was the name of the reality show, Harry and the Halversons?
I'd be the happiest man to ever live.
You were super bummed yesterday because it was J.J. McCarthy's birthday and you forgot to wish him a birthday on the air.
I sent him a DM on Instagram.
Did he respond?
No.
He was very
Show me
active
some
yesterday.
skin.
Yeah.
Show me some skin.
Is that what you sent him?
No.
Zach,
I
let's
just
play
said-
Let's Make a Deal. You familiar with Let's Make a Deal? Where,
Yes.
back in the day, oh my God, what is the guy's name? Don't tell me.
Wink Martindale?
Don't tell me.
Brilly Steen.
Billy Steen. Dusty Mon?
No, you're making it harder.
Oh, well, I'll keep
no,
going.
No, I don't mean like that.
Oh.
Monty Hall. Monty Hall.
Monty Hall.
Monty Hall would present somebody with 3 doors, Zachary, and you had to pick a door, and behind one of them was
Number
basically
1.
a big prize. And sometimes there were like not good prizes.
Number 2.
Here's the 3 doors. I
Number
want you to pick
3.
which door you would want to pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm even going to tell you what's behind each door.
Number 1.
Door number 1 has J.J. McCarthy, quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings.
Number 2.
Number 2 has former One Direction singer Harry Styles.
Number 9.
Number 9 has both guys from Heated Rivalry. Do you take door number 1, door number 2, or door number 9?
Good question.
I'm gonna go. Hold on. I'm gonna go with number 1.
You're gonna take
Number
JJ.
1.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, JJ.
There's 2 people in door 9.
And they look like Spurgeon and Kaprizov.
Yeah.
They really do. The one dude looks exactly like Kaprizov, and the other guy kind of looks like Jared Spurgeon. A little bit.
Yeah.
How about them twins?
And it's hard because
Yeah.
the other the Russians guy, his name is Rosanov, but I can't get.
Whoa.
It was hard to get Kirill out of my mind a couple times there.
Is that right?
Well,
Because
His last name is Rosanov?
yeah.
That's exactly what happened to this show.
Oh.
Well played.
well played. Hello.
Is Mark Parrish there?
Let me find out. Perry?
Hello.
Hey, this is your former coach from the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hi, Tip. How you doing?
See ya.
Thanks for the call. They were the only coach that did that.
Tip.
Dave Tippett.
The only
Tip.
coach?
He's the first and only coach to ever call and say, see ya. Usually that was the general manager's job.
Oh, I'm not saying goodbye. I just wanted to call.
Oh.
He's hitting on.
I'm not apologizing for trading you. I'm not calling to say goodbye. I just wanted to
say I love you.
Damn.
Yeah, what do I look like, Mike Grimm? I'm not going to have a conversation with AI. I wanted to talk to another human being. Oh, Hawk missed that on Monday.
Yeah.
It got real weird in here, Chris.
Real weird.
Really?
I think Grimm wants to bang his female AI voice, like Joaquin Phoenix in the movie Her.
Yeah.
It got real creepy.
I think
he's peeled it out in the car.
Should go back and listen to it. He said things like, I haven't talked to her in months. And he said it like it was a real person. It got weird.
Weird.
Real weird.
I will listen.
Hello?
Is it my turn or yours?
Mine.
What really matters is this.
Music appreciation with Christopher Cross. Listen to this story about Christopher Cross, who not only goes sailing, but also rides like the wind.
I lived in San Antonio, and I'm playing local bands.
Okay.
And we had a band called Flash. And Zeppelin and Jethro Tull came through. First tour in the U.S. And it was a law in Texas at the time that you had to have a local band on every show for 30 minutes. I got to do these 7 shows with Zeppelin.
Wait, what?
So
what?
After the second show, and it was different then. There wasn't all the security. They were, it was all new, So we shared dressing rooms, like big room like this. And Plant and Page came over, like the second night, they said, how are you guys following us around? Are your parents rich or something? And I said, no, our band is opening the show. So that night I looked over the wings and Page and Plant were standing there watching us.
My
And we were
God.
terrible. But, at sound checks, I would always come out and sit on a case and watch Jimmy, do his thing, which was amazing. But he had high watts, like you've got.
Which is an amp.
And I talked to him, I said, I've seen these in magazines, I've never actually seen one. He said, well, nobody has them but Pete and I, Dave Reeves makes them in his garage, blah, 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 a lot of that. He said, if you want one, give my roadie Clive some money and we'll have Dave build you one. So I give Clive $700, which was a lot for me.
Yeah.
And all my friends said, you're not going to see your money. 2 months later, by boat, in my house is 2 cardboard boxes, 50-watt head,
No
4x12. I had a high watt. Not only did I have the only high watt in town, but I got it from Jimmy Page.
How about that?
Unreal.
This dude,
so cool.
Rick Beato YouTube channel. Rick Beato's the best. Thank you, Rick Beato. The stories Christopher Cross has, you can't believe it. He may be the luckiest man who ever lived. You just can't believe it.
That's an unbelievable story.
I know.
Yeah.
You had to have an opening band.
Yeah, I was going to say, leave it to me to keep nitpicking on the weirdest thing, but that's what stuck out to me the most, too, is that it was law that you had to have a local band open for you?
Yeah.
Man, that seems like a really bad law.
Well,
doesn't it?
Unless you're the local band.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
again,
know. I feel you.
But if you're Zeppelin, you're going, we get stuck with this crap band because of this stupid law. We just want to play our show. How about just, what are your parents rich or something? Why are you guys opening for us?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And to be sitting there, sound checking, and there are 2 of the greatest band members of all time just watching you.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
But not fully formed, right? So like Christopher
Not
Cross said,
close,
we
yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
It's not like when Christopher Cross was playing the hits and had found his sound. This is some garbage band that he was in, and Page and Plant are like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when the guy from Buck Cherry came from backstage to watch Hawk play. That's a true story.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
That Parrish was
so
on stage
cool.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Great
That was
day.
cool.
So there you go. Music appreciation.
What a story, Mark.
Oh.
I try.
More of what really matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Fireside Hearth and Home Winter Sale.
We have an accident. Highway 169 northbound at Marshall Road. On Highway 52, there's an accident northbound at Highway 5056 with a vehicle in the left ditch. Lafayette Freeway slow northbound from the Lafayette Bridge up to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
New year, new goals for your home. Is a warmer, more inviting space on your list? During the winter sale at Fireside Hearth and Home, save up to $1,200 on fireplaces, inserts, and stoves. Start the year off warm. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom today.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here from my amazing friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. Are you tired of being in an uncomfortably cold house, it may be because you have bad windows. It's going to be freezing. Zacho said a few minutes ago, maybe an hour ago, whenever that was, that it might be the coldest it's been since 2019. That's hideous. If you have bad windows, a lot of that cold air is going to leak in those windows. Your furnace is going to have to work overtime, and you could be in trouble. Get the best windows of all time from my friend at Window Nation and windownation.com, because right now is a great time to replace your windows thanks to Window Nation. Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 Windows free sale is going on right now. It's a great time to do that because you could also get it with 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 full years. Replace those hideous windows with the best windows from my friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. 4 free windows when you buy 4. windownation.com. Don't let the cold air in. Bye.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Wild defenseman Zach Bogosian is one of only 4 players left in the NHL who does not wear a visor. So now you can spend the rest of your day thinking about who the other 3 players are. You're welcome. Not weird. Wild.
Wild fans are the best in the league. Continue to be there and bring the noise all season long at Grand Casino Arena. Get your tickets today at wild.com/tickets.
Got a leaky faucet or a toilet that's constantly running? Maybe you're constantly running out of hot water. You're in luck. Dean's does plumbing. At Dean's Home Services, we are outrageously professional, especially when it comes to plumbing repairs. Call the pros at Dean's today to receive $100 off any repair. Click over to calldeans.com for effortless scheduling. It's as smooth as your favorite radio station. At Dean's, we are outrageously professional.
Arthur's Jewelers has over 1,900 5-star Google reviews for one reason. They make it easy to choose jewelry she'll truly love. And right now, through Valentine's Day, save 15% off all jewelry. Don't just show up with something, show up with the right thing. Arthur's Jewelers, where guys get it right.
Every Olympic dream starts with a first glide. Through Learn to Skate USA, kids build confidence, strength, and joy on the ice. Learn to Skate USA offers programs for skaters of all ages and abilities. Find a program near you at learntosskateusa.com.
American Pressure, commercial-grade pressure washer since 1975. Find us at AmericanPressure.com.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Grand Casino.
The Jazz, with a huge fourth quarter, knocked off the Timberwolves, sending Minnesota to a third straight loss. Anthony Edwards led the Wolves with 38 points. Canadians scored the game-winning goal with 15 seconds left, beat the Wild 4-3. College hoops, Ohio State knocked off Minnesota 82-74 in overtime, sending the Gophers to their 4th straight loss. I'm Ron Tomas.
See how a trip up north isn't just for summer. With your next visit to Grand Casino Mille Lacs, snowshoeing, ice fishing, or staying inside warming up with a win, Grand Casino delivers unlimited gaming action. Plan your winter getaway at GrandCasinoMN.com.
From the Bell Bank family and employee-owned studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is the Power Trip Party, and we're doing what really matters, and our guests are here early. So Zacho went down to get them. So momentarily, we'll have Matt Walker, the national championship head coach of the UW River Falls football squad from this past season. Momentarily in studio. Want to keep doing what really matters till then?
Sure. Let's do that.
All right.
Former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel is going to be the Chargers offensive coordinator. He had a couple of head coaching interviews, a couple of offensive coordinator inquiries, including the Bucs and Eagles apparently really wanted him as OC, but he's going with Herbert and Harbaugh.
I can't do it.
No, he's going to do it.
He's doing it.
Mike McDaniel going to go to the Chargers.
Wonder why he chose to be an OC instead of an HC.
My guess is I don't think it was available.
And
even if he interviewed, I just don't think anybody was interested.
Yeah, and I would guess that this is a loaded offense with a lot of weapons that he can showcase what he does best.
Yep.
And this
fastest path back to a head coaching spot.
And this kills any shot at them moving on from Justin Herbert.
Oh.
Because you don't take that job if 2 months later they're going to trade Herbert.
You guys like sherbet?
Love it.
Is it sherbet or sherbet?
Well, so that's the thing. That's one of those, I think it's Midwestern-ish.
Yeah.
I always grew up saying sherbet with an R.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There's no R.
Yeah.
It's like how sauce would read.
Yeah.
Right? There's no R.
Blame me, yeah.
Oh, geez. He walks in with the trophy. What a flex.
Look at that.
Jeez.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, the trophy
Look at that. Look
came
at
in the room
that.
before he did. That's
Whoa.
a gigantic trophy.
That's a cool trophy.
Sweet.
Man.
That is worthy of a national championship right
Look
there.
at that son of a bitch. Look
Again,
at that thing. The Stag Bowl, it says.
Head football coach of the UW River Falls National Championship D3 team.
Look at this.
Matt Walker has just joined us in studio.
Hi, Matt. Nice
with
to
a
meet you, man.
giant trophy.
Good to see you guys.
Lord.
Thanks
What's
for
up,
having me.
dude?
This is cool.
I don't want to take it, as you guys would say, off the rails already, but when we got in the car, did I hear you guys talking about the Crawfordsville Monster?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, brother. I
Okay,
grew up in
that's what I
Union
thought
City,
I heard.
Indiana, okay? I don't know.
So again, how far is Union City from your hometown?
See, we'd go there and race go-karts when I was a kid.
Okay.
In Crawfordsville. I don't know if that go-kart track's still there or not, but there was a badass go-kart track in Crawfordsville. And I think it took us a couple hours to get there. It was a little ways away, yeah.
I knew you had the Indiana connection. But
Yeah.
of all the Crawfordsville history, you got the Ultimate Warriors from there. You got the
No way.
Ultimate
Warrior.
Yeah, you got the first Indiana high school basketball, the legendary historic tournament. Crawfordsville won it in 1911. You got General Lew Wallace, who pardoned Billy the Kid from me. We got all this stuff, and I thought, and all that ever gets talked about is the Crawfordsville Monster.
Well, I mean, did you see it?
Did you hear that it killed a flock of
killed
deer?
a flock of deer.
Killed a flock of deer.
I heard the whole bit. Yeah.
Man.
Welcome in, man.
Thank you.
So now, do you really listen to the Power Trip, or was somebody fooling me?
No, every morning. This is, I was on Common Man, and
Sorry.
I wasn't. Yeah, it was great. I wasn't lying to him, but I listen to him when I'm in the car because the station's on all the time. That's why I joke with him. I can tell if my wife's been driving my car because it's off, and I always keep it on. But this is the one I listen to every day. Because I'm taking the kids to school, it's just my routine. So I listen to you guys every day.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
I knew I
Thank
liked you.
You guys do
You seem
such
smart.
I'm not trying to butter you up because I'm excited to be here, but you guys do such a good job. It's so much fun to listen to you guys.
Can you
Appreciate
tell
it.
us how we helped you win the national championship?
It took a lot of people because you guys are like my dog. No matter whether I win or lose, like I got you guys to smile to. How's
I
that?
like that. That's pretty cool,
For
man.
real, like,
We'll
you
take
guys
that.
are there for me whether we, my 0-10 season or the national title run. You guys are there every morning for me.
Well, maybe you can be there for me. Do you have an extra stall in your garage?
You know what's funny is I was listening to that as well on the way, and I have the same issue.
No.
Oh, my.
Mine's a future garage sale situation to be that hasn't happened.
So it's temporary, though.
Yeah. But
I've been in my house for 11 years.
I feel your pain a little bit.
Oh, man.
And I'm always the first one to go, and mine's the one outside, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you do?
River Falls, right over the border, right? Quick little John from the Twin Cities. Spent a lot of time there in college because one of my buddies played for River Falls.
Nice.
Went to River Falls. So we had a lot of drunken nights at some of the hole-in-the-wall dive bars of River Falls. It's a fun little party town.
When did your buddy play there?
25 years ago, almost.
Okay.
Almost.
Would have missed me.
Yep.
Honestly, River Falls, I've said it, and it's kind of gotten some attention virally. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, sure.
But it is it's a movie setting downtown. That Hallmark And it's got charm I say you can't put into words. That place is, and you're right, it all revolves around this. It's a bar town.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was so different coming from Indiana, right? Like you were going to the bar, maybe it was this negative, not always negative, but it wasn't like here where I didn't know. That's where you go with your family. That's where you go have a lunch
Socialize.
meeting with.
Yeah.
I think I said it's getting attention. I said it in one of the interviews. I said, River Falls, you could go on a Friday afternoon, and here's at the end of the bar, the mayor, the professor, a student in the town drunk having a beer, and nobody cares. Like that's just our place.
That's
Special,
cool.
special
That's
place.
sweet. Yeah. You know what I try to explain to these guys about growing up in Indiana as well is we had one lake, and it was actually a man-made lake that had filled in. You know, it was a mine shaft or something that somebody filled in. Up here, everybody's got water everywhere. We had to specifically make a lake if we wanted to go swimming.
Yeah, it just was different, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we had the Indy 500.
We did have the Indy 500.
I haven't missed one since 1985.
Are you serious?
85.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's kind of my family's.
Yeah.
It's our family reunion.
That's sweet.
So speaking of, if we go all the way back, so Chris just a day or so ago mentioned that growing up, right, Indiana Hoosier basketball was everything to him. And football was always so bad that he joked that he barely even knew that Indiana had a football team, even though he played football. You feel the exact same way?
Yeah.
So what was this week like for you watching that happen?
So cool. My family's an Indiana Hoosier family. My brothers went there, and you're the Bob Knight. It's the Bob Knight era that we grew up in. You thought he walked on water, but Indiana football was always a struggle. Bill Lynch was the head coach at DePaul. I went to DePaul and coached there. Bill was head coach at Ball State for a while and had just gotten released at Ball State. I was an assistant at DePaul for a while, and then for the coach I played for after I got done playing there. And then Bill came to DePaul after he got let go of Ball State for a couple years. And then he went to Indiana to be the offensive coordinator. Terry Hepner was the head coach and sadly passed away of brain cancer while he was at Indiana. And Bill took over as the head coach at Indiana, and we became close. So I spent a lot of time at Indiana watching football games. What is now Signetti's office was Bill's office, overlooks the field. I watched a lot of games in Indiana from Bill's office that is now Kurt's office. But, it was always a struggle. Indiana football could never get over the hump. What a legendary run by them.
So now that we've seen it take place, and they did it, right? He said he was going to win. He did a bunch of winning in year one. Didn't know if it was a fluke. Obviously, they went undefeated this year. Do you think with the transfer portal that this is still moving forward going to be an absolute anomaly, or is this something that might happen once every handful of years? Because it still feels to me like it's a unicorn, that it's still so hard to pull off. But it's not impossible like it might have been, 25 years ago.
Trying to wrap your head around modern-day college football is hard right now.
I'm sure.
It's a mess, right? Like I keep saying, the product we're watching on TV's never been better. What an amazing product to I think it's better to watch than the NFL game. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Right underneath the layer we're watching, you can't find a coach, an administrator, a player. No one would say, "Oh, it's in great shape. This is correct with the portal and the NIL." It's so out of control. We got to. I've said it's not more important than, like, let's say our faith or our family, but like, college football is the best. It is the best thing going. We're going to lose our game as we know it if we're not careful. We got to fix this sucker, or we're all in big trouble because it's so awesome.
It is, man.
I didn't answer your question at all. I don't know. No one can. Again, you can't wrap your head around college football right now.
But do you think somebody else could replicate what Kurt just did, which is find, the island of misfit toys, say, let's all get the band together somewhere and see if we can make a 1 or 2 year run?
I think so.
I think so too.
And again, I'm not like trying to give a sermon and be mightier than thou about college football, but doesn't it just feel weird that just doesn't feel like college sports that you could do that? But yeah, you probably could.
So do you? How much at the D3 level? How much do you feel the NIL pull? Like, do you have to worry that if one of your players is like kicking some ass, that all of a sudden the money's going to draw them up to a higher level? Or give me the impact on NIL on D3.
Yeah, we were just Trent Jackson, our SID, sitting here. We were just talking about on the way here. We've been kind of deflected from it, which is nice and kind of a relief. It seems more pure at our level right now. But like our left tackle, DJ Fox, he's 6'9", 320. He just signed with James.
DJ Fox is how big?
6'9", 320.
That's a huge bitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I can go now. I'll see. I got it. So we've been deflected, but he's our first major. You know, you go on ESPN and win the national title, and all of a sudden, and we're happy for him.
He sounds like a monster. That guy's gigantic.
And I'm not happy, but and he was just in the office, and we're hugging and crying, and he's leaving today. And I'm so, but it is still kind of a kick in the stomach, and it maybe is a sign. I don't think we're completely deflected from some of the issues going on right now. It's all coming, it's trickling down, but yeah, it's still different at our level. We're not dealing with near the issues that they're dealing with at the highest level.
But like you just said, when you guys are on ESPN, everybody can see you. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of these colleges don't do spring football anymore, because they don't want to show what they have. It's unbelievable.
It's great. And these rosters are such hemorrhaged. Like, there's teams that don't have enough guys to do full spring practice in spring ball because of this. We got a total mess on our hands. We have to clean this thing up, or we're going to lose our sport as we know it.
Again, if you're just tuning in, you're wondering who we're talking to. That's Matt Walker. He is the head coach and quarterbacks coach, by the way, as well, for 15 seasons at the helm of the UW River Falls football squad. And
damn, 15 years.
15 years, man.
That's a good run, man.
Feels like yesterday.
NCAA Division III national champions this year played in Canton on January 4th and beat North Central College 24-14, who was, by the way, the reigning national champion. Your run there has been legendary. I've got so many questions. I'm so glad you came in early because I got a million things I want to talk to you about. But at the very bottom of this list of things that I was reading about you, when you moved to River Falls, you joined the town ball baseball team and played for the squad. Is that right?
Yeah, I did a thing, the common man thing. I talked about this story on there. It's gotten a lot of attention. But yeah, I played both in college, football, baseball. Was a way better baseball player. I was a super mediocre quarterback, but loved them both. And then I was going to go to dental school. That was my plan. And then I had a unique run in baseball. Thought I could play beyond college. It was more of a delusion than a dream. But so I didn't even finish my requirements for dental school. Tried to play some pro ball, some amateurs. And it didn't work. And so went back to DePaul to be an assistant baseball coach. That's how my career got started. And actually became the head baseball coach at DePaul for 10 years. But anyway, I was continuing to play, and I was kind of running my own town ball team in Indiana. I had no idea at the time how passionate people are about town ball up here.
We didn't have it back home, did we?
Unbelievable. Yeah, right? So we had it kind of, but you're right, not like this. But anyway, I had a nice run there, and it was fun. And then when I got the job here, I said, okay, it's a good time to stop playing ball and be a normal human and see my family. And I'm here. I'm on the job a couple days, and the mayor of our town, Don Richards, he comes in my office, and he's this old guy, looks like the Monopoly guy. He's an unbelievable person. Sits down in my office, and he goes, "You're going to play for the Fighting Fish." And I said, "What the hell are the fish?" And he said, "It's our town ball team, and I've dug your dirt. I know you can play." So, yeah, short version, I end up playing with these guys. They become my first friend. I didn't know anybody up here. They became my first friends, and I played, 10 years with those guys and had a fun run. Probably my best I've ever played.
Yeah, so, what's crazy? I was just looking at your Wikipedia page, and we're going to make this for a second all about us because this is our show. We've said so many times that if you go back to the start of the Power Trip Morning Show, one of the greatest things that we had that I don't think exists anymore is patience. We had the ability to be bad for a long time.
And we were good at it.
Our show was not good. But so we didn't have
I know what you're getting at.
but we didn't have ratings. We weren't that good, but they let us basically fail upwards and get our feet set, right? Man, I was looking at your records. This is kind of like us, right? Listen to this. So when you took over, 1-9, 2-8. 0-10. No, this is obviously this is a good thing, right? But they must have known, no, this guy can coach. We just got to let him figure it out and give him time. 3-7, 4-6, 4-6, 4-6, 3-7, 2-8. There's no coach that survives that now, right? But shout out to River Falls for saying we believe in him. We're not just going to pull the plug. Now look at the last handful of years post-COVID: 9-2, 7-4, 7-3, 7-3, 14-1 in a national title. So giving you the ability to get better, to build a program, to believe in your program, that just doesn't happen anymore. That's awesome that they gave you that time to learn.
Yeah, I'm awfully blessed. I think a couple things. One, our athletic director, now current, Crystal Lanning, She's amazing. She's the best. My boss is incredible. But she was the assistant AD when I took the job and actually was on the head of the hiring committee that hired me. But she was also an athletic trainer, and she was with us every day, kind of I call it in the mud with us, in these everyday, parts of our job. She saw what we were doing. I think she knew we were building this thing right. She could tell even in losses that something special was kind of happening. And in the meantime, she became the AD. We built this beautiful athletic facility. Now I went from the worst stuff in the league to, at the time, the best building in the country in all Division III sports. And she knew something. I think she knew something was happening. And it just took longer than anybody wanted to. Nobody was more frustrated than I was with how long it took. But she knew we were doing it right. And again, hats off to her and the school. And means a lot. Yeah, it doesn't. I joke that I should have been fired a couple times probably, and the way it normally works, and thank God they didn't. And I'm glad I could. That's why I think you saw me crying like a baby after the game. If you watched the post-game interview, there's a lot of emotion there because I immediately thought of all those people that hung in there with me for all those years and all those players that didn't have success that worked just as hard. And yeah, man, I kind of feel like we won this championship for a lot of people beyond the current players deserve all the credit and current coaches, but it meant a lot for a lot of people beyond them.
It's again, I have a million questions. I don't know how long you can stay today.
I can stay as long as you guys want.
Well, you can just be part of the show. Cool. So let's get all the questions out of the way in the first few segments here.
Let's do it.
But what I find about what you do to be even more fascinating is that when you're talking about D3, outside of the huge bitch he was talking about a couple of moments ago that he hit the button for.
That's a huge bitch.
You don't have a lot of players who are coming there thinking that there's more football ahead of them. So they have to love the game, man. You've got to love it enough to go to college and play football. And to give so much of your life to it, you got to find special kids to do that. And you have to find special kids who love it, who are also very good as well. How do you do that?
Well, you hit it on the head. Like I think even today, there's still maybe a misconception of this Division III word. These kids are unbelievable player. I mean, you take like Caleb Blaha, our quarterback. I don't know if you have him on the list.
The
but
Heisman. Yeah.
Here's the Metro Player of the Year out of Minneapolis, this Fridley kid. And it's like, thank God this is going to come out weird. Like, I'm not saying thank God he's gone because we take him back a million years over and over again. But if he was a freshman now doing, could he survive this portal time anymore? Probably not. Like, this kid, he just had the best season in probably the history of college football at all levels. I mean, this kid's going to get it. I've had all 32 NFL teams reach out to me. It's like, these kids have a chance. DJ Fox, I mean, he's going to get an opportunity. Ben Bizey, a tight end, played with the Bucs for a little bit. Like, we've had kids, but you're right. These kids have to absolutely love it because they're lifting every day too. They're working out every day too. All the sacrifices you hear and see on ESPN with the highest level guys, our guys are all doing the same stuff without athletic money. But yeah, like around here, people kind of understand it. We all know the star of our high school around here that played in our league, let's say, or at St. John's or Bethel or one of these teams. So people get it around here a little bit more. But like we recruit out in Arizona, you say Division III and they cringe like it's like recess where you just roll the ball out. There's some education outside of maybe the Midwest where Division III is a little more prominent.
Fascinating stuff, man.
Wow.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's such a cool run.
Super cool.
And look at this guy behind me. Parker Fox just walked in as well. You
Good
thought we had
morning.
questions for you. That is truly a huge bitch.
Yeah,
right
he's
there.
very tall.
Yeah.
That other guy, that DJ Fox, he's got some height and size on me, though. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
No, Matt, have you ever had anybody at River Falls play for 9 straight years?
No, Caleb, he had a medical red shirt to give him his extra year, which was a 6th year because he redshirted at Winona State before coming to us.
Got it.
Parker basically says,
sophomore.
Yeah, I got
hold my beer.
That was my sophomore year.
He's 35.
A lot of people go to college for 7 years.
Yeah, they're called doctors.
All right, Matt Walker is here, head coach of the River Falls National Champion D3 football squad. That's fantastic. We'll talk to him more. Parker Fox is here. Mark Parrish is here. The news is next. Matt, you can just hang out and, like Chris said, let's just do the show.
I'm here all day.
Just
Let's
crack
go.
stupid jokes.
We have
and,
a department meeting I don't really want to go to.
Who cares?
So
let's
go.
skip it.
Awesome.
You're the champ. You can do whatever you want now. The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Dean's Home Services.
Good morning. We have an accident Highway 169 northbound at Marshall Road and an accident Highway 52 northbound at Highway 50 on the left. 94 slow eastbound from 394 to the Lowry Hill Tunnel. Lafayette Freeway slow northbound from the Lafayette Bridge up to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
If your furnace runs but struggles to keep you warm, don't wait until it quits for good to call for help. Deans does heating maintenance to keep your home warm and safe. Right now, get a heating maintenance diagnostic for only $99. Schedule today at calldeans.com.
All right, it's 2026. It's time to get all that 2025 dirt out of your house. Did you know that Zero Res can get all that dirt out of your carpet, your tile, your rugs, upholstery, air ducts, hard surfaces, basically everything in your home, top to bottom? Every surface can be Zero Resified. So start the year off right. Get your home sparkling and clean. It's time to call the cleaning pros at Zero Res. It's 952 Zero Res. This is something I've been doing for over a decade. All you have to do to get a fresh start in 2026 is call them today, ask for the KFAN special, and you can get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned starting at just $119. Plus, they're going to knock 15% off all other services like air ducts, upholstery, area rugs, hardwood, and more. So I know a lot of us personally want a fresh start in 2026, but get your home, your cabin, or your business the exact same thing. A fresh start with the great people at Zero Res. Call 952 Zero Res. It spells the same forward and backward, or go to ZeroResMinnesota.com and ask for that KFAN special.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Season 2 of Unrivaled Basketball is here, and the talent is unreal. The best women's players on the planet are running it back with even bigger moments and bigger stakes. Don't miss as Nafisa Collier, Paige Beckers, Courtney Williams, Natisha Heidemann, and more take the court and redefine the game. This isn't your regular season. This is Unrivaled, where the pace is faster, the energy is higher, and every athlete shines. Unrivaled Basketball, Season 2, sponsored by Samsung Galaxy, tips off January 5th on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max.
Valentine's Day is coming. If you're ready to propose, go where thousands already have. Arthur's Jewelers. Over 1,900 5-star reviews, more than anyone else. Exceptional diamonds, straight-up expert guidance, service people rave about. Engagement rings and custom jewelry. Arthur's Jewelers, the place to go when you need to get it right. Visit arthursjewelers.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Listen to Ben Lieber on the Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House.
From the Dean's Home Services Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Blaze Credit Union. Blaze is about helping Minnesotans along the road of life. Whether you're looking to save, spend, or borrow, Blaze has you covered. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
Fan forecast.
It's going to be cold. It's terrible. Cold.
The Fan.
There you go, Zacho. You're up now, buddy boy.
It's going to be cold out. I don't know if anybody's...
I did mention that, yeah. I said something about it being
it's-
cold. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 23 though, the high, so it's about as warm as it's going to be for about a week. So,
That's fine. Get out
enjoy
to
those
Hockey
20s.
Day in Hastings anyway. It's beautiful.
What time will that be?
It's going to be all weekend,
Yeah,
all
all the
week
time.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Did you guys miss it?
There's going to be a celebrity game tonight, a charity game.
Oh, who's in
tonight. Some guy named Parrish and a bunch of other guys.
Oh, boy.
hello.
No, I have to go.
Are you ready for that?
Mauer's going to be playing in it.
What?
Parisi's
Should
in
have
it.
led with that. Joe Mauer's playing it? No
What?
offense to you.
What, really?
That guy's in the
Come on,
Hall of
man.
Fame.
Yeah. Really?
He's a Hall of Famer. I mean, lead with Mauer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's Mark Parrish.
That was kind of my joke.
But Parisi, you, Mauer. That's awesome.
Yeah, Tafe, Paulie Martin, bunch of guys. I've got a list here, guys. But yeah, come on out. We're
Who
playing.
else,
We're
Hawk?
playing tonight.
You know who else is going to be there? Paul River Falls.
Wow.
Yeah. And Will Smith and Keenan Thompson.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Keenan and Will
Thompson.
Smith.
Happy birthday.
Starting at center, I
And
believe.
Dustin Bufflin, Taylor Chorney, Nate Prosser,
Right?
Jake
All
Gardner.
those guys, too. I mentioned them, I thought.
Ryan Carter.
Yeah, exactly right.
Ladies and
Kevin
gentlemen,
Dubnyk.
can I
Park
please
play
have your
after.
attention?
Dusty.
I've
Les
just
Walls.
been handed an urgent
Lucy
and
Stools.
horrifying news story.
Drew
And I
P.
need all of
Wiener.
you to stop what you're doing and listen.
If you're watching the stream, KFAN.com/watch, the breaking news is Parker Fox is going to play for the University of River Falls next year. He is wearing the River Falls red.
It's
Currently
happening.
seeking eligibility. Any good lawyers around?
Is
can
this for
help me.
football or basketball?
Wherever they take me. I'm
Wherever-
actually want
okay.
to transition, yeah.
Okay.
You need an X receiver?
We'll figure it out.
All right, cool.
I'll call you.
Okay. I can put on 100 pounds, too, and play tight end. So you tell me whatever works
Did you
best for your
ever play
outfit.
football growing up?
I played it all the way up till sophomore year. So then I broke my hand my last game of sophomore year.
Of course
and
you
I was
did.
I was like, I'm a basketball player anyways, so I'm gonna focus on that.
Parker is Samuel L. Jackson from Unbreakable.
You really are.
You just can't
Mr.
keep
Glass.
him.
It was like the last play of my last ever football game. I went for a tackle, put my hand on the shoulder pad, and then one of my linebacker teammates came in with the helmet and just crunched my hand between shoulder pad and helmet. And coaches, you know that's
the
recipe
classic
for disaster.
handbrake story.
That'll
in
do it.
football. Terrible.
So
That'll do it.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just play basketball. I'm 6'8", 200 pounds. I don't really have the size for football. So
That's a huge bitch.
yeah.
That's like a guard in the NBA.
I know, right? Exactly. That's like what LaMelo Ball is. It's crazy the way the NBA is kind of adjusted to that. But yeah, I loved it. I love football. Played my whole life. Played growing up. So this is pretty cool to have you in here, Coach. This is awesome.
And by the way, the coach he's talking about is Matt Walker, our friend, the head coach of the national champion UW River Falls Falcons. And thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate it very much.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So you were just talking to me a little bit out in the hall out there about your, I guess you would call it coaching tree, because you've either played with, gone to college with, or coached some really big wigs in a lot of different sports. Can you break down some of those for us?
Yeah, who are we talking? So I heard you guys on the Brad Stevens connection.
Yeah, saw him at Hooters once.
Yeah, I was telling Trent on the way here that he's the most surprising guy you'd ever. Brad was always smarter than all of us and way more mature. And what an incredible! He's an amazing human.
Yeah.
He's a way better human than I am. And I always thought that. But yeah, he was from Zionsville, right outside Indianapolis.
Sure.
And we were playing. We kind of knew each other. We played against each other a lot. Crawfordsville and Zionsville are near each other, but. Played basketball against each other a lot. And then our senior years, we were actually playing against each other. We're kind of finalized that we were going to go to DePaul, and he was going for basketball. I was going for football, baseball. And by the time the game was over, we decided we're doing it, and we're going to be roommates, and our families met there. But I think the story was we were boxing one-ing him, and I was the chaser. He's a great player. And I held him to 32 in the boxing one.
Nice work.
Awesome.
Yeah. But I think I missed a last-second shot to win that game. I think they beat us. I think it actually was close, even though he dominated the game.
Did you break your hand like Parker?
Nope. I was clean out of that one. But then we were talking. Joe Shane is the GM of the New York Giants, getting a lot of publicity. It can be good or bad. Joe's a great dude, but Joe's an Elkhart, Indiana kid near where you were.
Wow, yeah, not
and
far, yeah.
Played for me at DePaul, and incredible. Started just as a scout, I think, with the Panthers and the Dolphins and the Bills, and now all the way up to the GM of the Giants.
And he played for you at DePaul.
Yep.
Wow.
And then, Javar Gillette is the head strength and conditioning coordinator for, I don't know his exact title, but that's what he does for the Timberwolves here in town. And unbelievable. Played baseball for me, actually. Played baseball for me. He's my first baseman, a Chicago kid. Matt Klein's a scout with the Brewers, played baseball for me. Jamarcus Shepard's the head coach now at Oregon State. He was the co-C at Alabama. He played wide receiver. I was the wide receiver coach, wasn't the head coach, but he played wide receiver for me at DePaul. Yeah,
cool.
It's been quite a little run with DePaul guys.
Look at you.
That's sweet.
Yeah, they're all making like $1 million more than I am. But yeah. I think they trade to do what I get to do every day and not deal with the messes they deal with.
Oh, I can't imagine being the president of basketball operations.
Well, you get paid
you hate basketball.
$8 million a year to do it.
Big but you have to watch basketball, though, dude.
It's funny, Brad. So whenever the Celtics come to town to play the Timberwolves, I'd go over and we have dinner and stuff. And he didn't always travel the team, but when he was coaching, he did, and then he became the GM. Well, our first round playoff game against Chapman, I guess it seems ages ago now, he gets a hold of me that week. He said, we're in town the Saturday. We played Timberwolves that Saturday night, whenever that was back in November. And he goes, I'm going to come to the game during the day. So he came to our first round playoff game during the day and then went to the basketball game that night. And then we're in the national championship. Like 10 or 15 of our college crew that we ran with all came to the game. And I didn't know if he was going to come. And he sends a picture of him and his wife, Tracy, on the airplane the day of the game to my wife and I. Said, not going to miss it, on our way. Good luck. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So as he was in the stands with all the college buddies.
And where was that game?
Canton.
That was at Canton. Yeah. That's right. Chris said it earlier. Canton. That's
Great
cool.
spot.
That's unbelievable.
It's so cool, man.
Dude, it rotates the sites and whoever has the bid that year. I feel so blessed it was in Canton.
Yeah. It was freezing though, dude.
It was freezing, but God, it was like tropical for us because it was 20.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Freezing! Well, you're getting all the buttons, man.
God, this is great.
All the buttons. Any requests for buttons? We got them
I
all.
want it to happen
Organically.
naturally.
Yeah,
organically. I wouldn't want to, ask. I wouldn't I wouldn't want to say like, oh, I'd love to do initials on Friday.
I mean, we can make that happen at some point as well.
That seems pushy.
The fact that you're here on a Wednesday and not a Friday is specifically because Chad Abbott booked you, our boss.
Yes, correct.
Because if we had booked you, you'd definitely have been here on a Friday.
Yes, because I am convinced that this show only is on Fridays. Yeah. My boss tells me all the time that there are shows Monday through Thursday.
Well, if you guys ever need a fill-in and can tell me 43 minutes ahead of time,
we can make it happen.
I'm here.
Deal.
Awesome.
Deal.
That's
yeah, that'd be great.
Are you good at it? Do you think you'd be at least competitive?
I think I could be competitive.
All right.
There's times where I'm tallying myself as we go. I'm in the mix some days.
All right.
You got to bring that confident energy in. Because I've only played it once, and I've been playing it my whole life on the radio and in the car. And my first time ever playing, I got the first one right, and I felt so good. I was like, "This is exactly what I do in the car, the whole bit." And then I went blank for the rest. Yeah, I went over for the next one.
I have to admit, so I don't know if this bores you guys, but so on Friday, normally it's the 7:15 to 7:45 where I'm taking the kids to school, but the initials is later, obviously. And that's the one day in season where we kind of take a break and come in later in the day. The hay is in the barn, as you would say. So we let the staff come in later. So I sit usually in the parking lot during initials before I'm coming into the office. And my strategy is as soon as I get them, I start writing down things that pop in my head that they could be. Is that what you guys do? You have that strategy?
Some people.
Okay.
I used to. Yeah, I don't like doing it anymore.
Got you.
Keep your mind clear.
Yep.
It's like whatever scratch piece of paper's in usually like a McDonald's receipt or something. I'm writing down like, ooh, I think this could be one. Okay.
Yep.
But that's a strategy.
Some people do that.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I did a couple, and then it's like sometimes you hyperfixate on those ones, and then you're missing,
Yeah,
you're missing the other ones, and
because there's times where I'm like, this should have been one. You screwed up. Like,
every week it's his fault. He screws up.
Exactly.
And not me.
And then you start to get to know him, and you know where his brain goes, where he's like trying to get you to one word where it's actually the other word, but it's the same. So it's tough.
See, you've been here for what, 45 minutes? The first 43 minutes, Chad Abbott was like, this radio is just fantastic. The last 2 minutes, he hates. He's hated this. So he's like, why did I book this guy at all? No, we'll do that sometime. Pablo Lopez of the Twins in 2 days. I'm super pumped for that. I've heard he's a super nice guy, and my sources say he might be sneaky good at this game as well, so we'll find out.
Let's go.
And we've never met him, so he'll be here almost exactly right now, 7:16-ish or so on Friday.
And Coach, you mentioned that you've gotten calls about players, and I'm sure that happens all the time. Have you gotten calls about you?
Ooh, good question.
Good question.
I'm an honest. I take pride in being super honest person. Yeah. I've had some. I'm not trying to get out of River Falls. We got something so special there. I think we can win it all again next year. We got such a good team coming back, and so it's you're going to get the standard answer here. But I'm not actively trying to get out of River Falls. I have gotten some phone calls, but it's got to be a life-changing thing. It's got to be something where my players and administration and these people that have backed me for 15 years would understand me taking. I'm not going to just jump to anything.
Right.
But yeah, the phones have been ringing pretty good.
This may surprise you. But Sauce and I both have all of our eligibility left.
Yep. I have to get in. I don't know if River Falls would accept me, but I have to get in. Yeah.
We can
eligible.
We can help you.
Yeah.
Some appeal letters and letters of recommendation.
I can't see out of my right eye, and my left knee has been replaced. But other than that, I'm great.
We'll put you on the left side.
Yeah. I'm almost back to my high school weight.
I'll text you guys.
We're going to need a bigger helmet.
Yeah. I like to sit on the bench.
With the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you could be famously the end guard and tackles, right? You sit on the end of the bench and guard the water and tackle anyone who tries to take it.
That's exactly right.
I want the fans to come at Sauce the way he comes at people. Whoa. I want the fans to get as angry at Sauce as the way Sauce gets angry at our Vikings team and have that same animosity. So, Sauce, you better have some thick skin. I know you do. But
He's terrible.
Oh, yeah. I tweet that a lot. Yeah, as long as I can sit on the bench with my phone, I'm in.
You can do whatever you want.
Appreciate that.
So, what is your conference? What is your division, such like that?
Yeah, we're in the Wisconsin League. I don't think anyone argues it's the best league in the country. It's really unique. Whitewater's had an historical run with national championships. La Crosse had a run in the 90s with national championships. Platteville won the league last year. Oshkosh has been to the national title, within 10 years ago. So, yeah, there's no, the Badgers are the only Division I football school in the state. It's great football, and then they're the only scholarship school. So, a lot of I say scholarship caliber kids are walking around. Being a state school, our total price tag is driven down enough to where I can win head-to-head against Division IIs and partial scholarship FCSs in recruiting. It's at the top end of the class. I'm really recruiting more against the Division II world and our league. Against St. John's and Bethel a little bit over here, but not really anybody else in this side of the river. But
you guys don't travel too far then.
No, our Minnesota kids get in-state tuition with us. We call it reciprocity tuition. It's a few. I say we charge them a few $100 to be Vikings fans and still get into our school for in-state tuition. But everyone's looking for new pockets these days in recruiting. Chicago's a nice answer for a lot of our league, but we're the only ones with the airport that work. We're 28 miles away and can.
You guys have reciprocity with Illinois as well?
No, we have what's called Midwest Exchange with some of the Midwest states that were. It still is at a reduced cost, so it's a really good deal. It's barely over $20,000 for total cost, which is almost unheard of in the 4-year traditional journey these days. But we go to Arizona with the airport. We have double-digit kids from Arizona on our team. And
wow.
What percentage of your team is from Wisconsin, though?
We're like dead center, 45-45, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and kind of 10% this out-of-state group. So our Packer Viking days are interesting.
I'm sure.
And I have no skin. Like I'm an Indianapolis. I was actually a Dolphins fan because I love Dan Marino more than life itself. Right. But then I was the bandwagon Peyton Manning era with the Colts.
Yeah. We didn't have the Colts when we were growing up. I'm a little older than you. I'm 6 years older than you, I think. I'm 55. How old are you?
I'm 48.
I'm a little bit older than I thought then. Just like always. But we didn't have the Colts when I was growing up. I was a Bengals fan,
Yeah. Remember the fame? They just left in the middle of the night from Baltimore to head over.
How about that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. So we were obviously talking about traveling. What about, like, you guys obviously have to travel by bus. You don't have to travel too far, at least when you're not in the playoffs yet, right?
Yeah. The Whitewater, Platteville, Oshkosh, they're all about 4 hours, which is our longest trips. And then we were so lucky, I don't pretend things didn't fall in place for us in this playoff run. We were the college football playoffs at our level is a lot like the college basketball. There's 4 quadrants it's 40 teams instead of 64 with some buys. But we were the 2 seed in our quadrant. The 1 seed lost round 1, which gave us home field advantage the rest of the way. The 1 seed in the quadrant above us, which is who we would filter to for the semifinal, they lost. And we were higher ranked than the other 2 seeds. So we had home field advantage the entire way to the national championship. Wow. So we hosted 4 home playoff games in this run.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That helps.
And our home atmospheres are.
Oh, you guys are known for that.
I was gonna
bananas.
Say.
Yeah.
It's bananas at our place.
That's
incredible.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. What a season. And now you get to do it all again.
I got to get back to work here. So this media tour has been something. I got to get back to work, recruit a kid again here.
Well, hey, if you want to play, they can reach out to you. They're listening. We got some great players listening to us right now. They want to reach out to you.
This is our hotbed.
This is it.
Minneapolis series has been unbelievable for us.
All right, Sauce will do sports when we come back. We can talk a little football as well. The AFC and NFC title games just a handful of days away.
I want you to say some controversial things about J.J. McCarthy, too. Could you work that up for me, please?
Sauce or Matt?
Talking to me?
Oh, you want Matt to just rip J.J. McCarthy?
Not rip. I want him to be controversial.
Oh, controversial.
I think he's ultra talented. It hasn't gone his way.
Yeah.
Be patient, right? I got to say that. Be
I love
patient.
it. Okay, there you go. Good.
Amen.
All right.
Happy birthday, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right, Sauce will walk us through sports after this. Matt Walker, the coach of the champion D3 football squad from River Falls, is here. Parker Fox is here. Mark Parrish is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota and to thousands of destinations across the country, it's the most convenient way to travel. Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride comfortably and confidently knowing you're traveling with Minnesota's best transportation company of 2024. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com today. jeffersonlines.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here. It's now January, and you know what you need to do for yourself? Get worry-free water from my friends at Connecticut by getting a Connecticut water treatment system installed in your home. Here's a few matter of facts with Meat Sauce. You can significantly reduce hard water hassles. You don't have to worry about the scum buildup on all your faucets and everything else. And you'll have cleaner, softer, spot-free dishes. Absolutely the best. And here's another thing. It uses zero electricity. All you got to do is schedule your free water test at Connecticut.com. That's Connecticut.com.
And more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Alt2K, and listen now.
Starting 2026 right with Gens Ryan's $26 flush and fill. Protect your plumbing before problems strike. Trusted since 1950. Schedule at GensRyan.com or call today.
I love those guys.
No other law firm knows more about personal injury law or your rights than Schwabel, Getz & Sieben. Their success has everything to do with the outstanding level of service provided to their clients every single day. As the personal injury powerhouse, Schwabel, Getz & Sieben's philosophy is not to simply meet the needs of their clients, but it's to exceed their expectations. Local, experienced, on your side. Visit Schwabel.com, that's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777.
Spend an evening with Jeff Foxworthy at Treasure Island on Saturday, March 14th. Known for his You Might Be a Redneck jokes, he's the best-selling comedy recording artist in history and a star of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Get your tickets at TICasino.com.
Feeling the holiday rush but still hoping to meet someone special? Let It's Just Lunch take the pressure off. Their matchmaker set you up for meaningful dates this season so you can enjoy the magic of connection. Give yourself the gift of love. Call 612-355-2727 or visit itsjustlunchminneapolis.com.
Hey, it's Guardsy. Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs may change, kids will grow, new memes will come out. But also, what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Thanks to the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you actually don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices that need them the most, that finds and fixes any issues before you even notice them. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from threats online. Plus, you get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices with no one battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, all your devices will be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best equipment with no annual contracts, no fees, and no strings. So even though your kids will grow up and you still won't understand 6-7, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. All with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
Trapped, Arctic cold. I'm slipping away, waiting for a furnace repair.
Wait.
Little brother?
You never wait with Pronto. We'll arrive within 24 hours.
24 hours.
Or pay you $100 every day you wait.
$100. Wait! Snap out of it. Let's go. Flash Fast Furnace Repair
at ProntoHeat.com.
Hey, it's Corey Cove Power Trip Morning Show. New year, fresh start. LASIK is one of the best decisions you can make. People say this all the time after LASIK, and I'm definitely one of them. I wish I had done this sooner. No more glasses, no more contacts, no more hassle. Just clear vision every single day thanks to Ovo LASIK and Lens. And at Ovo LASIK and Lens, you're treated with the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. And Ovo is the only clinic in Minnesota with Wave Light Plus. That is the most advanced LASIK technology available. It creates a personalized treatment for your eyes, delivering incredibly sharp results, often better than 20/20. And Ovo wants you to start the year strong, so they are offering $500 off LASIK. And of course, you add in the best price guarantee and 24-month interest-free financing. And look, clear vision is closer than you think. So make this the year 2026, the year that you stop letting glasses or contacts hold you back. To see your best, see the best. Book your consultation now at OvoEye.com. That's OVOEYE.com. Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Ready to propose? Don't make a mistake. Go to Arthur's Jewelers, the best diamonds in Minnesota.
Hey, you got something to say to us? Then say it.
Talk back to all of our hosts using the iHeartRadio app when listening to KFAN.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Cast of Thousands over there. Mark Parrish, Parker Fox.
Hi.
Howdy. Head football coach of the UW River Falls Falcons, national champions. Matt Walker, our new friend, is in studio with us as well. Saucy's over here with me, and Corey's over there. Cast of Thousands, as I said, and it's time for some sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thanks, All Around.
The Minnesota Timberwolves lost as a 10.5-point favorite to the awful Jazz, 127-122 for their third straight loss. Ant had 38 in the loss. They battle the Bulls tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they're finally back home, which is helpful. 4-game road trip. I was talking with Paul Allen about this. Is you got to go get 2 or 3. You're playing some good teams, but Utah's terrible, so that's kind of an unexcusable loss. Anthony Edwards played well, but you got to have everybody show up last game of the road trip, and now you're back home. You get Chicago and Golden State for a couple of home ones, so hopefully they bounce back, but losing 3 on the road, that's tough.
Blew a big lead, too. I think they had something like an 11 or 12-point lead in the fourth, and something called Keontae George had a career-high 43 for Utah.
Yeah,
43.
He's been hooping. People were actually kind of on him. They thought he was point shaving because he was turning the ball over early in the season, random little turnovers. And over the last 3-4 weeks, he's been playing at an all-star level. 43 points last night. He goes 15 for 28 from the field. So a young guy who's gotten an opportunity in Utah. They're not very good, so he gets to get the shots up. And they got some other pieces, too, with Ace Bailey, who was at Rutgers last year. I got to play against him. Yeah, he's phenomenal. Oh, my goodness, he just killed it. I remember I got in isolation against him last year, and he looked at me and just, smirked and then hit a step-back 3. And I was like, oh, God, this is going to be a long night. So, yeah, one of those deals. But, no, Wolves back home, so hopefully they can find a way. They've had Chicago's number. And Golden State, Jimmy Butler just tore his ACL, so they're kind of struggling as well. So 3 home ones. Let's try to get all 3 of those.
How about the latest rumor, Parker, that Karl Anthony Towns is going to be traded in a salary dump?
Yeah, can you believe that?
Let's take him.
I mean, yeah, I would love him back here. I don't know if we'd be able to take on that contract.
They're just going to move on.
I just don't get that sauce. It doesn't make sense to me. Especially with the chances that New York has this year. The East is wide open. Besides the Cavaliers, I feel like they're the favorites. So I don't know. That one doesn't make sense to me. I understand they have a lot of guys. They have to pay a lot of money. But I just don't understand when Cat's a 7-footer that shoots the 3 ball at 45%, why you want to move on from him. So
I think they're dead last or one of the worst defensive teams in the league.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, let's not forget Brad Stevens and the Boston Celtics, because they're doing this without Tatum as well.
That's true. And he's
kicking ass.
He says he wants to come back and play at the end of the season here. I don't know how realistic that truly is, but there's been videos surfaced of him, dunking and going through workouts and the whole bit. And now that's a whole different beast than being out on the court and everything. And I'm sure Brad's sitting there in a position this is my superstar. We don't want to just let him go out there and re-hurt himself. But, yeah, the Celtics are a sneaky little team. Jaylen Brown's been holding it down over there.
The Wild lost 4-3 to the Canadiens. Montreal scored with 15 seconds left in the game. Your Wild hosts the Red Wings tomorrow, Perry, at 8:30.
Yeah.
It's time for the Hockey Minute with Mark Parrish, brought to you by
Yeah.
friends at St. Cloud State University.
Come on, Perry.
Let's go.
Go Huskies. Yes, tough one last night. It was a good road trip, though, for the Wild. Obviously, they win 2 of 3. Would have been nice to get the sweep last night in Montreal. Montreal caught them with a little bit tired legs early. The Wild were able to battle back. Tarasenko, Vladimir Tarasenko got a couple, so the depth's still chipping in. Volstead looked good. Unfortunately, Cole Caulfield, the absolute sniper from Wisconsin, buried his 25th of the year. Just got loose with that 15 seconds left. But hey, you get 2 or 3 on the road. That's a great road trip. Come on back home, get some home cooking, and start winning at home.
That's my man.
Remember when St. Cloud State had a football team?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, actually.
Good times.
That was
That's a great stadium, man.
right
That was
here.
good.
What happened to it?
Well,
They all went to River Falls.
Greener pastures.
Call it budget cuts.
Yep.
It is unfortunate, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Too bad.
Yeah, that was too bad.
Hate to see it happen.
Todd Bauman, right? Went
That's
to
right.
St. Cloud
Absolutely,
State.
yeah. He was there when I was there. At least a lot. He threw the ball so hard.
Yeah, he could sling it.
Just a cannon. Just pick those D apart and then.
So it's always tough when those kind of schools don't work because it's like hour and a half from the city. Like you can recruit all this, talent from the city, and
Well, they got rid
advantage
of
Matt Walker.
that's right.
They got rid of
Advantage River
homecoming
Falls.
because one homecoming got really rowdy one year, and they got rid of the homecoming football game, and that didn't help either.
No.
What? People partied in St. Cloud?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Shocker.
That's unbelievable.
Just shocked.
Paris, you didn't do that.
To be fair, it was borderline righty.
Righty.
There were couches burning and all that, but
Yeah.
How do we sleep?
well,
Great song.
That was just an average weekend.
Well, the rugby party every year too used to be insane. Rugby party out of the. It was just out of the
Mr.
field,
Rogers.
somebody's field, and just
no.
a ton of kegs.
Do they burn couches?
I don't remember.
There's Tommy.
Fair enough.
How many colleges in the Midwest have rugby teams? Almost none?
So
I wonder if St. Cloud State even did. Maybe somebody just lied to you. They did?
Well, it might have been. I mean, I don't know if it was the official like St. Cloud, like
a club
intramural
team or something.
There you go, yeah.
Maybe.
That's it.
The Gopher men's basketball team, Parker, lost 82-74 to the Ohio State University. They've lost 4 straight. They're 10-9. Believe it or not, they only have 12 games left in the regular season. They battle 7th-ranked Nebraska on Saturday.
Our guy Freddie Hoiberg, right?
Yeah.
7th-ranked Nebraska. Look at the mayor, Freddie Hoiberg. But overtime last night.
Yeah, and it only gets more difficult. You got to play Nebraska, who saw us a top 10 team in the nation, and then you got to go to Wisconsin, who just beat you on your home court. So the toughness of the Big Ten, it's unbelievable every night in, night out. And this is the time of the year where refs start, putting their whistle in their pockets a little bit, and it gets a little bit more physical, and you get more bumps and bruises. And the Gophers are in a situation where they only have a 7-man rotation. They really only want to play 5 guys. So you're talking about your 5 guys is the best. Those Cajun fries.
Tommy's suing them for false advertising.
Oh yeah, Tommy went in there and was like, "Where are the guys at?"
Yeah, what? I don't want food.
Yes, he does.
The NFL Final Four is set.
Hey, can we go back for 1 second? I just want to keep stacking this exact same take for the last hour.
Please.
Matt Walker, check this out. Freddie Hoiberg at Nebraska, right?
Yep.
Year 1, 7-25. Year 2, 7-20. Year 3, 10-22. Now he's 18-0.
Unbelievable.
Right?
Patience.
He probably shouldn't have survived, right?
I'm surprised he did.
I know, but look at I
brilliant,
love
though.
Freddie. He's such a great dude. He's
he's-
always been super nice. 18-0, and what are they? 7th? Is that what you said, Sauce?
Yeah.
7th ranked team in the country.
Yes, 7th.
I think, too, there's part of it, like, if you're, I'm not saying this about me and, again, preaching here, but if you're a good person and a good guy and have good energy, and it seems that's what he seems like.
Yeah.
It seems like it buys you some flexibility. I like to think I'm easy to work with and bring something to the table. Because it's a profession of wackos at times, right? I feel I feel like a normal dude in a profession of wackos at times, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I think it buys you some leeway.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
Corey.
for him, man. Yes, sir.
You know who else is a nice guy? 6-4, 2025, J.J. McCarthy.
Nice
Can you
guy.
imagine what we're going to get in 26, 27.
So you're preaching patience with JJ. Is that
Just
what you're
more
saying?
patience.
Is 9 a nice guy?
No.
Okay.
He's a bad.
Okay, calm down,
boy, Zach. Zach.
Everybody take a
Not
deep
a
breath.
bad
We're all right.
boy.
We're all right.
Down.
We're okay.
Take a deep breath.
We're okay.
We're okay.
We're okay.
We're all
Calm
right.
down.
Everybody be good.
Everybody get back on the rails.
No, Hoiberg is excellent, and you're right, Corey. He really struggled, and I think they were ready to move on. And now you see the change they've made, and those Nebraska fans are crazy. Like, they are some of the craziest fans in the country. They got it rolling, and it'd be fun to see Nebraska in like a Sweet 16 or a Final Four, like Freddie Hoiberg back on the big stage.
Yeah.
That'd be excellent.
Hey, Parker,
Medved versus Hoiberg.
There you go.
Let's go.
who's the best team in college basketball? Maybe not the number 1 ranked team, but is there like a Florida this year?
No, there isn't. There isn't a Florida who's just going to overwhelm you with their depth. I really love Iowa State. They went into Purdue and beat them by almost 30 points. And I know this is biased because Taylor's brother plays for Iowa State, but they have all the pieces. I think, as you guys know, once you look at the March Madness kind of situation, you have to have a really good lead guard. And Taman Lipsey is a lead guard that's as good as they come in the country. And then you got to have a front court. They got a kid in Jefferson who's absolutely excellent. And then they have this kid off the bench. He's a French guard. He's going to be a top 15 pick in the NBA draft. And Torre, people don't really know about him.
Coming off the bench,
yeah. So they have
all potential,
and they have a lot of depth. I think they're number 2 or 3 in the country right now, playing in the Big 12. So that's a tough conference. You always have to look at Purdue, but they never seem to finish it off. I got Iowa State this year, and maybe that's biased, so I can go to the Final Four as well. But who knows?
Hey, Matt Walker.
Yep.
Do you remember what it was like to be young and have all that memory like that? I mean, Parker's just going crazy over there.
I'm sitting next to him. I'm marveled at
and
the job he's doing.
He's doing television for hockey.
This
I'm
weekend.
excited.
Wow.
So
how is that a thing?
Awesome, Parker.
I think it comes from my fiance a little bit, but no. So my fiance Taylor Heisey, women's hockey player, and I'm doing my first ever like official hockey kind of commentary this weekend. Never done it before. Always been a basketball guy. So people that are watching Hockey to Minnesota, have some patience with me. I'm gonna mess some things up. Perry, I just asked Taylor. I said, "What's the half wall yesterday?" So we're learning a couple things here and there. You're gonna be my emergency contact
I
for
like
sure.
it. I'm there for you, buddy. You're gonna kick ass.
Yeah. What do you got?
One of the things I feel the most fortunate about moving here, because this became home in her. I grew up my entire life in Indiana. There's not much hockey, right?
Yeah.
Again, the Indianapolis Ice was the feeder for the Blackhawks for a while, and I do some of that, but no hockey. I move up here and to become a part of hockey club. My daughter was just a youngster when we got up here, my oldest, and she went right into hockey. Played high school hockey. Was an all-state player for the Fusion. Played in the state title game. And,
Whoa!
Awesome. And my son now's playing. We our bantam team took one on the chin over in Minnesota last night against St. Mary Point. But it's so fun to be a part of this hockey culture. And then at our place, our women's hockey team is back-to-back national champions and ranked number 1 again.
Wow!
I didn't know that.
They're unbelievable.
Great hockey in her. It's an amazing hockey town. Our arena is we've lucked out. We've hosted the last 2. It's such a great arena. We've hosted the last 2, and we've won the last 2 national championships on home ice. Unbelievable.
That's awesome.
I'm thinking I'm moving to River Falls.
Let's go.
Nobody knows hockey like the state of Minnesota, and here to prove it, here to explain the half wall, is the fans Paul Meat Sauce Lambert.
Is the half wall the wall behind the goalie? Like you play it off the half wall where you can like kind of shoot it and it'll roll around?
That's the back wall.
Is the half wall the side wall?
You're getting
where
there.
on the side?
Like right by where the players sit?
I mean, that's
the bench.
That's the bench, and kind of center ice area, more neutral zone.
You know the bench, Sauce.
You're getting close.
I'm sorry, Mike Madonna and Basil McRae.
You're warming up.
Hey, can I guess? And I don't know. Can I
Totally
guess?
were thinking about Mighty Ducks right there, weren't you?
I'm going to guess.
Mighty Ducks, Basil and Mo.
I'm admitting I don't know, but I'm going to guess.
Give us your educated.
I'm going to guess it's halfway between both ends. It's the wall that's at the halfway point.
That is close.
I had no idea.
That is close.
Is it
what the
closer,
hell-
is
what
it
the
closer
hell-
than behind the goalie?
Yes,
the hell is
you
it?
have
It's
the right
halfway.
idea. The half wall is between the goal line and the blue line.
There you go. Yeah,
There you go. On the half wall on the power
That's where the
play. and you
breakout
guys-
starts.
Yep. Wingers are on the half wall. So yeah, it's you were on the right track, Corey.
Got it.
I know
Sauce
in a way.
Thank you, Zach.
Sauce was getting there.
Because it was halfway between the things that he said.
Yeah, thank you. Cool.
So, yeah, you're going to say some half-wall nonsense on the broadcast, but you'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
You got it.
It's exciting, man.
What game are you doing?
We're doing 9:30 a.m. We got Hastings girls versus Park Cottage Grove girls, and then 4:30 p.m. we got St. Thomas Academy versus Rock Ridge, which is Virginia, Mountain Buell, Evelyn, all those kind of
Maddie
teams.
Niskanen.
Yeah, Niskanen's the head coach up there.
Old Dallas Star teammate.
Yeah, I told him your story about the
half wall?
Not the half wall. They pimped out his old Toyota Camry, and some good memories came from that.
Yeah. Who are you doing the games with?
Game?
The Hastings girls game. Yeah.
So our athletic director, Crystal Lanning, that I mentioned, her daughter's the goalie for the Hastings girls team.
That's awesome. I think they have a commit too. Maybe a River Falls commit in there or something.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome.
We got some River Falls pride.
Who's the
in the
lead
house.
box on those games?
We got Kartsy's going to be there, and then I think LaPanta's doing some as well.
That's pretty cool,
Gorgie's
man.
around too, so
Look
it'll be
at
fun.
you.
All
That'll be great,
all my hockey guys. I'm fired up.
Jack of all trades, Parker Fox.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Look how hard you work, man. God, what's that like?
Yep.
You tear some ACLs, but it ends up being all right.
All right, Vikings news when we come back. We'll kind of turn it into NFL news because there's some NFL news. We can get Matt Walker's take on the two games this weekend as well. Matt Walker of River Falls is here. Mark Parrish, Parker Fox. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Fireside Hearth and Home Winter Sale.
Good morning. We have delays 94 westbound from Woodbury to 494-694, westbound from Mounds to 35E, and westbound from Hiawatha to Hennepin Lindale. 94 eastbound slow from Olson Memorial to the Lowry Hill Tunnel. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
New year, new goals for your home. Is a warmer, more inviting space on your list? During the winter sale at Fireside Hearth and Home, save up to $1,200 on fireplaces, inserts, and stoves. Start the year off warm. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom today.
Every Olympic dream starts with a first glide. Through Learn to Skate USA, kids build confidence, strength, and joy on the ice. Learn to Skate USA offers programs for skaters of all ages and abilities. Find a program near you at learntosskateusa.com.
All right, here's the thing. Snowcross, best show on the snow. So much fun. X Games kind of action. Snowmobiles, jumping, turning, going as fast as you possibly can. The best snowmobile races in the world are going to be at Canterbury Park this Friday and Saturday. We were there a couple weeks ago. Canterbury this weekend again because Deadwood got canceled, didn't have enough snow. So we're doing it again at Canterbury, which is great because you can watch indoor or outdoor. So it doesn't matter how cold it is, and you're going to see the best show on the snow. It's awesome. It's AMSOIL Championship Snowcross presented by Brunt Workwear, and it's this Friday and Saturday at Canterbury Park. Please come out and watch. Opening ceremony start at 6, but there's racing all day. There's all kinds of stuff inside for the kids to do, for you to do, and great racing on the track. CanterburyPark.com for your tickets. CanterburyPark.com.
Max Fuller here. If you've tried dating apps and thought there has to be a better way, you are not alone. I'm joined by Natalie from It's Just Lunch. What do you hear most often from people when they come to you?
The biggest thing we hear is frustration. People are tired of swiping, messaging, and going on dates that go nowhere. They want something intentional. They want real dates with real people.
Apps make it feel like dating is endless, but not productive.
Exactly. Apps focus on quantity, where singles are quickly swiping next. And at It's Just Lunch, we focus on quality. Dating works better when there is a human involved.
Walk me through how your process actually works.
So it starts with a confidential one-to-one interview where we take the time to learn who you are, your personality, lifestyle, relationship goals. And from there, your matchmaker hand selects matches during our daily matching meetings. And our team is always matching, sharing feedback, and working on behalf of our clients while also interviewing great new singles who are interested in joining.
So no algorithms deciding who you should date?
None at all. We rely entirely on experience and insight. Every match is pre-screened before a date happens.
That alone removes a lot of the stress.
Yeah, so much stress. And we also plan the date details. So we coordinate the location, make reservations, and choose places that are comfortable and conversation friendly.
So the client only needs to show up?
That's it. All my clients need to do is show up and be ready to have fun.
Who is It's Just Lunch best for?
Single, busy professionals who want to be intentional, who value their time and want something real without wasting months swiping.
And this approach works.
Yes, absolutely. When you remove pressure and guessing, people connect more naturally.
Thanks for walking us through how this really works. If dating apps have not delivered what you're looking for, this is a great next step. Call 612-355-2727 or visit itsjustlunchminneapolis.com.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show. New year, fresh start. LASIK is one of the best decisions you can make. People say this all the time after LASIK, and I'm definitely one of them. I wish I had done this sooner. No more glasses, no more contacts, no more hassle. Just clear vision every single day thanks to OVO LASIK and Lens. And at OVO LASIK and Lens, you're treated with the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. And OVO is the only clinic in Minnesota with Wave Light Plus. That is the most advanced LASIK technology available. It creates a personalized treatment for your eyes, delivering incredibly sharp results, often better than 20/20. And OVO wants you to start the year strong, so they are offering $500 off LASIK. And of course, you add in the best price guarantee and 24-month interest-free financing. And look, clear vision is closer than you think. So make this the year 2026, the year that you stop letting glasses or contacts hold you back. To see your best, see the best. Book your consultation now at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com. OVO LASIK and Lens.
If your furnace runs but struggles to keep you warm, don't wait until it quits for good to call for help. Dean's does heating maintenance to keep your home warm and safe. Right now, get a heating maintenance diagnostic for only $99. Schedule today at calldeans.com.
Don't show up with something for Valentine's Day. Show up with the right thing. Save 50% at Arthur's Jewelers.
Your home for the Vikings, Wild, Gophers, and Timberwolves. FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Hey, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show, here we are. And again, time for some Vikings. We're going to talk some football with the Division III college football national champion head coach of the UW Riverfall Falcons. Our friend Matt Walker's in studio.
And, hey, Hawk.
Yeah, you got something else for me, buddy?
Yeah, it's a wild Wednesday here on KFAN. It's a wild Wednesday.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's get crazy.
We're taking your talkbacks all day long. Use the talkback feature in the iHeartRadio app and tell us who on the Wild is due for a breakout game. Winners will be selected all day for Wild versus Red Wing tickets tomorrow. All the details at KFAN.com. Keyword contest.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Kirill Kaprizov.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a good bet.
Just send the tickets via whatever.
Pat Kessler, do you have a guess?
Chad Abbott.
No. I doubt it.
He's not on the team.
How do you skate with drop foot?
I don't think you can.
It's a goalie.
Any other guesses, Kessler?
Guardsy.
No, although he probably has played for every team.
Probably has, yeah. Anybody else?
Did Guardsy ever play tennis at River Falls?
Yeah, he probably did.
He probably did.
You're going to go to the 8:30 puck drop versus the Red Wings, Corey?
When is that, Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
I mean, my car is going to be in the driveway, freezing. So I doubt it'll start. I probably won't be able to get there.
You can go to the Frost game tonight at 6 p.m.
That's
I go to the Frost game. Yeah, you beat me to it. I play that game every morning. Played it this morning. It was freaking cold.
It's time for Vikings.
Yeah,
News on
thank
the
you,
Power
Radco.
Trip, presented by
Your Truck Accessory Pro Store.
All right, we led with this a couple hours ago. This is like kind of minor news now, but it's technically an update. The Florida state attorney dropped the charges against Jordan Addison for trespassing at the casino. Technically, I guess at the Noodle Bar at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino near Tampa. So wouldn't leave the bar. We still don't know why. And then didn't want to quite leave the casino and had to be redirected multiple times. But charges dropped, so no harm, no foul there. Shout out to Sandra Bullock in the movie Gravity. Addison's agent last week said he was weighing options about filing a lawsuit over false arrest, but maybe that just goes away now too. Who knows? So I would assume, and if you assume, you make an ass out of Uma Thurman, but if you assume that this is all over with, my guess is the Vikings don't punish him. The Vikings just move on. But I still would argue the same thing when this came out, that even though it sounds like it's much ado about nothing now, it is still another head scratcher where you're like, is this the guy we want to give a lot of money to? Because they have to make a decision about, do we sign him to a long-term extension? Do we give him a whole bunch of money, or do we trade him? Do we just let him go after his fourth year? What do we do with Jordan Addison?
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing Coach is talking about. Is like doing the right thing, being a good person. Like it's gonna help you. And he's put himself now in positions over and over again, and not saying he's a bad person, but he's not doing the right thing. You don't show up to, walk through or whatever it is, and you get in trouble. Like, you're going to have consequences for those things. So,
What do you do, Coach?
Yeah, what do you do with Jordan Addison?
Yeah, what do you do?
Boy, it's a hard one because the same people that are going to question you on guys making mistakes are the same ones that want you to beat the Bears and the Packers, and these good players help you beat them, right? It's such a hard thing to deal with. I can't imagine at the professional level. I got a little bit more of a tighter grip on guys, and the freshmen are still scared of me. I can't imagine professional sports. These guys are, the money they're making, and it's their life. It's their job. Oh God, I don't know. I'm nervous to give an answer here.
Well, you're getting all these calls from the Tennessee Titans, so you better figure it out. That's all I'm saying.
You got this whole group of people that help you with these crisis management situations. In these situations occur, but. God, he's such a good player, right? My God, he's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Sauce, what do you do?
I think you trade him, and I think you find another wide receiver. I don't know if the contracts work or whatever, but like somebody like an A.J. Brown who's arguing with his coach in the middle of a playoff game.
I'd rather have Jordan than A.J. Brown.
Yeah, what?
My gosh.
But somebody like that. But I just think that you're not going to pay him. You took him, 23rd overall? You'd probably like to get something for him. And as we brought up a lot, you have Jalen Naylor, who can play and is probably ready to maybe step into that second wide receiver role. Not that it's easy to play wide receiver, but it's easier when you get to play with a guy like Justin Jefferson. And they need the cap space. They need play. Like, I think they trade him.
Sauce?
Go ahead.
You did something right.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Thanks.
I agree.
Wow.
Thanks, that guy. Yeah, I don't know.
So do you get much time to watch professional football, Coach?
Yeah, it's on the in-season grind we have is almost unexplainable to people.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
You're. I think I've been home before midnight a couple times in season. It's crazy. And Sunday, the players' day off for us is our biggest work day. So we're in the office. So we do have the games on in the background when we're in the office all day Sunday. So we get to watch some. But.
All right, so who do you like? Let's go through this. The AFC Championship game is Sunday at 2 o'clock. The New England Patriots are at the Denver Broncos. And before I get your take on that game, let's just try it again. We're going to try it all week. The quarterback of the Denver Broncos, Sauce, for the AFC title game is?
Jarrett Stidham.
God, he got it.
He got it.
Took him 3 days, but we got there.
Nice job, Meat Sauce.
Now, if he can retain it for the next 2 days, that is still in question, but nailed it. Jarrett Stidham is the quarterback. So Drake May versus Stidham on Sunday. Who do you like?
I got to go Patriots, and that's hard from this lifelong time in Indianapolis with the Manning, Brady, Cole. It's hard to root for the Patriots for anything, but I got Brad Stevens in Boston, and that helps. But can you bet against them this week? Don't you feel terrible for the Broncos? It's awful.
Yeah.
I feel terrible for
Oh,
them.
those guys, like specifically Sauce, hates Sean Payton so much. I don't think he feels bad for the Broncos at all.
Man,
I don't want the kid hurt, but
That's
screw you,
I feel bad
butthole-wise.
for Bo Nix.
Because that was fun. They were fun to watch. That was, and
bad.
hopefully this kid can get it going. And we have enough. These have been some great games. Holy cow!
They have.
Been some fun games to watch.
Football's undefeated. It's just the bottom line.
I think I saw something this morning that there's been 15 lead changes in the fourth quarter, the most in NFL playoff history.
I mean, that Bears game was as good of a football game as I've watched in a long time. That pass from Caleb Williams was arguably one of the best things I've watched.
And then we got the national football game, a championship game on Monday night, which was a great game as well. And I'm still debating whether or not, and as much as I love them, I'm not sure Indiana was the best football team on the field that night. I thought Miami had them.
It's the second most fun national championship game I've watched. Well played.
Solid. The second game on Sunday is the NFC title game at 5:30. The Los Angeles Rams of Anaheim are at Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. On DraftKings, the Seahawks are 2.5-point favorites. We mentioned this a day or two ago, but both games against those two teams this year, one game was a 2-point game. The other one was a 1-point overtime game. So they've played each other tight both games.
I'm going to take the Rams. I'm a Stafford fan. Nice. I think the way they had to go get gritty and win that last game, they're going to ride that momentum. I feel the Rams here.
Do you know the Oz Perlman angle? You know the mentalist Oz Perlman? Have you heard of him? You
No,
ever seen his
I'm an
videos?
idiot if I don't.
He's going to blow your mind.
So he was on America's Got Talent like 10 years ago. Now he's spent the last handful of years blowing everybody's mind. He's the guy that goes to football teams, like practice facilities, and they do
like some of the preseason
It's
meetings.
just unbelievable.
Yep.
So he has, I don't remember how many months back this was. He was at the Rams facility earlier this year. And he has Matt Stafford come up to the front of the room. And he said he wants like him to visualize a play. And he throws him a football. Meanwhile, he's like, he has him pick out a guy, and he picks Davante Adams. And Davante Adams writes a score on his hand. He's basically like, I want you to visualize what you think the Super Bowl would be and who you're beating. And while he's doing that, so Davante Adams writes a score on his hand, doesn't show anybody. He has Matt Stafford throw the football to anybody he wants in the room, and he throws it to Kyren Williams, the running back. And he throws it back to Matt Stafford. Then Oz says, throw it to anybody else in the room that you want. He throws it to Kobe Durant. And then he says to Davante Adams, he goes, you were thinking about the Broncos, correct? And Davante says, yes. And then he says, and the score was 23-14, right? And Davante shows his hand, and it says 23-14. And everybody's mind's blown. Then, to take it up a notch, Kyren Williams' number is 23. Kobe Durant's number is 14.
Oh, yeah.
That's not even a trick. That's just.
It's like, how is that even possible? So anyway, so that was months ago. And now, even though Jarrett Stidham.
Look at you.
Even though Stidham is the quarterback, everybody's like, if this Super Bowl goes 23-14 Rams over Broncos, how do we even go on as a society? If Oz does this weird mentalist trick, but then it actually happens, then we have a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's on. I've seen some of those other ones. Maybe it wasn't him, but other ones in these preseason.
It probably was him.
They do blow your mind. I don't.
Right.
I need to bring one of those guys in.
It's unbelievable.
But I mean, we're one game away. Like if it's Broncos and Rams, we're all gonna tweak out if it's 23-14. Man, Oz is a freak.
There's got to be some degenerate gamblers that are just putting that money line on that game.
For sure.
Man, Rob Vegas.
But see, that's the thing. Like, if Oz Perlman somehow really knows, he ought to be a gazillionaire.
Right.
Yeah. Literally.
Right?
Yep. Maybe he is. Maybe he's secretly making all these bets on. Maybe he had a lot of money on River Falls.
Oh my gosh!
Scooped it, man.
What's his thing? He says he's not a mind reader. He
said he just reads people. He says so many times that this is not true mind reading. This isn't magic. But like we've always mentioned, if you've seen the movie The Prestige, Christopher Nolan, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
If he truly could do it, it would be really dumb to say that you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's so much smarter to go, this isn't mind reading. Because otherwise, if he was reading our minds, we would shoot him. We'd say, we have to kill this. It would be like the Salem witch trials. We'd be like, we can't let this guy just walk around reading our minds.
He'd know you were going to shoot him.
He would know. He would know ahead of time. So anyway, I don't really care. I'm cheering for 23-14 Rams over the Broncos in the Super Bowl just to see what happens to the world. That would be
insane.
I don't even know how we would react to that. He would be the story Monday morning. It wouldn't be the Rams won the Super Bowl. It'd be, did you hear Oz nailed it like 4 months ago? Witchcraft. Absolute witchcraft. You never know. Let's see. So you're going Rams and Patriots. That's your prediction?
Yep.
Well, good
do
luck
do I
beating
get
the
anything
mentalist.
if I win?
I don't know. All right, Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Newgate School. Changes lives for over 45 years.
Good morning. Traffic is jammed on 94 eastbound from Brockton Lane to Maple Grove Parkway. On 694, it's slow westbound from Central to 94. 35W delays southbound 95th Avenue to County Road J. 35E slow northbound from 494 to 7th Street. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
Got a car you're not using? Donate it to Newgate School and help change a student's life. Your vehicle helps provide education, structure, and second chances for students who need a fresh start. Learn how easy it is at newgateschool.org.
Guys, the fastest way to ruin Valentine's Day is the wrong gift. Arthur's Jewelers makes it easy to get it right the first time.
We do the work. We help you choose jewelry she'll actually love. And you're not guessing and you're not stressing. Because when the gift is right, everything else about the weekend goes better.
And right now, through Valentine's Day, save 15% on an amazing gift she'll remember. Don't stress. Don't overthink it. Arthur's Jewelers, Valentine's Day, done right.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Aquarius, your authorized independent Connecticut dealer. It's 2026 and time to fix your problem water like I did. It's time to enjoy spotless dishes, softer skin, cleaner laundry, and say goodbye to funny tastes and odors. Upgrade today and enjoy no payments and no interest for 6 months on a new high-efficiency Connecticut water treatment system. You will love it. I do. Schedule your free water test at AquariusHomeservices.com. Financing based on credit approval. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Trapped, Arctic cold, time slipping away, waiting for a furnace repair.
Wait.
Little brother?
Never wait with Pronto. We'll arrive within 24 hours.
24 hours.
Or pay you $100 every day you wait.
$100. Wait! Snap out of it. Let's go. Flash fast furnace repair at ProntoHeat.com.
It's 2026 and it's time to get your home zero-resified by calling our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $119 plus 15% off. Regularly priced services when you mention the KFAN special. Call 952-ZERO-RES or online at ZeroResMinnesota.com.
Hi, I'm Lacey, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. And yes, I'm actually a jeweler. I bring dream engagement rings to life every day in our jeweler workshop. When I hand set your diamond into your ring, I think about creating a piece you'll wear for a lifetime. I pay attention to the smallest details and treat every ring with the same care and craftsmanship, no matter the size or price. Come see us in store. Shane Company engagement rings are crafted with care from our hands to yours, because a friend knows your love deserves the highest quality. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Captain Ken's chili tastes amazing. It's thick and hearty, and best of all, it tastes just like homemade with fresh ingredients. Find Captain Ken's in the frozen food section at your local grocery store. Made in Minnesota by a Minnesota fireman. Shop and try Captain Ken's amazing chili today.
Barrero back with you for my friends at Bradshaw and Bryant. If you've been injured in a car accident, you need to go with the pros pro. Mike Bryant at Bradshaw and Bryant. Visit MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com. That's MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com.
If your furnace runs but struggles to keep you warm, don't wait until it quits for good to call for help. Deans does heating maintenance to keep your home warm and safe. Right now, get a heating maintenance diagnostic for only $99. Schedule today at calldeans.com.
From the Dean's Home Services Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Sun Country Airlines.
This guy, poolside since breakfast. Nachos, a paperback, and his 3rd margarita. You're on connecting flight number 3. He flew Sun Country out of No Nonsense Terminal 2. That could be you. Book smart. Get to going at suncountry.com.
American Pressure, commercial grade pressure washer since 1975. Find us at AmericanPressure.com.
Fan forecast. Snow and blustery. High of 23.
Hey, it's Tennessee. Make KFAN and the podcast of the comment program a preset on the new and improved iHeartRadio app. And thanks for listening to The Fan.
Bonus Bucks is back on KFAN. We have 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. To enter the keywords and learn more, head to KFAN.com.
Power Trip Morning Show. Final hour. It's 8:05. As we continue to disappoint our new friend and guest, Matt Walker. I know he expected we did much more work in here, but I think he sees now that we just sit around and talk and then come back and talk more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how unimpressed are you?
I am not disappointed.
Oh, okay, good.
This is exactly what I was
Good,
hoping
good.
for.
Good.
Well, if you're not watching us at KFAN.com/watch right now, you're not seeing the national championship trophy sitting just between Mark Parrish and our new friend, Matt Walker, who's the head coach of the UW River Falls Falcons, the national championship in football in Division III. Congratulations. Mark, that's a trophy.
Yeah, it's nice to be close to a national championship, actually.
Oh, didn't you get real close with St. Cloud? Okay.
I don't know what that was.
That wasn't much.
That NCAA thing on the trophy looks like a gold medal. Don't you have a gold?
Silver.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Anything else you want to talk about?
I think you're
6
great.
times making the NHL playoffs, not getting out of the first round?
Well, you're great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
won initials on Friday in overtime.
Yeah,
That's
buddy
something.
boy, let's go.
You beat
Bermuda
Vikings long
Triangle.
snapper
I
Andrew
agree.
DePaula in overtime. He gave you a run though.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah,
I
did not. Bear trap scared me when he tied me up at the end there.
Yeah, put you in a bear trap.
Coach, what is the hardest position to fill on a football team?
Oh, big guys and cover kids are hard to find in the college level. Most of the skill kids want to be receivers and touch the football. These great athletic big kids, there's just not enough of them to go around. We all want great athletic, big, long guys. Hard to find.
Yeah.
So, yeah, probably edge, long, big guys and cover kids is what we always say.
What about the stereotype that Wisconsin is filled with just giant farm kids? Is it easier to find defensive linemen and offensive linemen that are just big, rough dudes that bale hay every day and drink Lineys before they're 21?
There's probably something to the blue collar clientele we have, but we get it from Minnesota too. But we're kind of a blue collar group. We attract that. The school attracts that. We're a broad curriculum. We have kids in, I think we have 47 different majors represented on our team, but we got some ag kids and they're tough. And yeah.
Is it hard to find specialty like long snappers and kickers?
We've been pretty blessed with that, actually. That long snapping thing's it's kind of like this is going to be wrong, but like hockey's got its own little world, right? Yeah. Left-handed pitchers have their own little world. Snappers and kickers have their own little world too. We've been lucky. We've had some really good ones in, some great ones. In fact, there's a guy named Kyle Stelter. He's a River Falls grad. Had a little cup of coffee, I think, with the Jets, but he runs the special teams U is what he calls it, and he's one of the leading long snapping coaches for all the professional football snappers in the entire country.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing.
Wow.
He's based out of Eau Claire, but yeah, incredible. So we kind of have this little niche with long snapping.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Coach, I've always been curious about like your kind of perspective on high school athletes. Like obviously you're recruiting football players, but do you look at like other sports and kids' ability to go play basketball or play hockey or baseball or something like that? Is that something that intrigues you as like multiple sport athletes?
I'm super intrigued with multiple sport athletes. I'm so tired of the people that say we support multi-sport athletes and then don't support multi-sport athletes. It just drives me bananas. It's because they know it's the right thing to say, and then they're having 9 practices a week for their club team, and you can't do anything else. I'm just so against it. And I played 2 sports in college, and all for it for sure. I think it's what we need to be doing.
Yeah. So much specialization
I hate
nowadays. It's crazy. These hockey academies perish.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
It's all my fault. Yeah, I was the one that worked super hard in the summer. No, it's funny though. We've talked about that at the NHL level for quite a while now, and it's as much as multi-sports. I grew up playing, football, baseball, anything I could play. It's hard to argue against some of these kids now, though, with their skill and the talent that are getting into the NHL and just taking the world by storm. So, absolutely love multi-sports. Like I said, that was the way I grew up. But at the same time, for the kids that crave it and that want it that much, you have to have that outlet for them.
That's true.
And there are plenty of them, right? And I get it. I get it. I do. And I just hope it's the kids that want it, and not the parents. And because we've all seen those nightmares.
Most important.
Talk about the mess in high-level college football. This youth sports is a mess right now, and God, we gotta figure it out too. And here I am. I bash it, and then I'm coaching every damn youth sports team on the St. Croix Valley. But we got to get a handle on that as well.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. All right, Coach, you mentioned that you played baseball. You like baseball. We haven't mentioned this once yet. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones, both elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
A bunch of the big names still left off, like Alex Rodriguez and Manny Ramirez. I think Ramirez was in his 10th year, so it looks like it's over for him. But the steroid era, of course, did not age well. But Beltran and Andrew Jones, both in.
Incredible players, kind of in my prime of watching Major League Baseball. I'm all for letting those guys all in with the asterisks. I think they got to be in. They tell the story of the history of baseball. they got to be in. I mean, Barry Bonds is the best player to ever walk the planet, and Roger Clemens and Alex. You got 4 of maybe the best 10 players to ever walk our planet. Put an asterisk or something, but they tell the story of our game. I say our game. I love baseball, but same reason I wanted Pete Rose in the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Manny Ramirez, A-Rod, like I said, definitely feeling that wrath for sure,
Yeah,
right?
It's a part of the history of baseball. You know, that era, steroid era, is what it is. But I think they need to be in to tell the story.
I think Manny was 30-something%, so not even close.
It's weird because they all profited off of that. The owners, everybody. And now they're like, no, that didn't exist. We're not helping those guys at all. Barry Bonds may have taken a bunch of steroids. It's still the hardest thing in sports to do. Yeah. And he did it at a high level. He should be in. A-Rod should be in. Like you said, they should all be in.
But the numbers are inflated.
Yeah, and I'm not a proponent of celebrating the.
I'm sorry, Bud.
I'm not celebrating the performance-enhancing drug use, but
I am.
I think they need. I want them in with an asterisk to tell the story.
You like the juice?
Yep, we all do.
You want more juice?
I do. I would like to get some juice. Can somebody give me juice, please?
Wasn't the Pete Rose thing that he allegedly never bet against his own team?
I gotta believe that's not true. You know what I mean? You know, because we know a little something about gambling. Once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for the win.
That's right, baby.
Right? You're trying to win money. Who
That's
cares
right.
what team you're betting on?
That's right.
And the other double-edged sword, Matt, is the greatest season in the history of baseball was 1998, and that was nothing but steroids, right? It was the greatest.
It
saved baseball.
It was the best. Who cares if they were juicing? Hit it to Timbuktu. Who cares?
Hit it to
Launch
Milwaukee.
it.
I don't think who do you play for?
Yeah,
It was
launch
incredible.
it. So much
fun to watch. Yeah. It's a shame it's tainted with the steroids, but God, it was. And the greatest
Can't
commercial
miss.
ever with the chicks dig the long ball commercials.
Yeah, man.
So good.
That was fun.
It made it fun. Made it fun.
Parker wasn't even.
No, I mean, I can assume it was sweet.
It was the best.
It was.
I was negative 1 year old.
Yep.
Amazing summer.
Come on.
You missed the golden age of baseball.
Hey.
1998.
Yeah, you did.
I was there the year my cousins are from San Francisco. 5 home runs before Barry Bonds broke the record.
Wow.
I was in attendance, so that
What
was
a great stadium, man.
that was unbelievable.
Oh, I love that baseball stadium.
Unbelievable.
Did he hit one in that game though?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
I mean, hit one in every game.
Yeah, I mean,
we were in the
fair.
outfield too. We're like, let's get one of his
His
final
balls.
home runs. But yeah, let's get one of his balls. But
Tiny.
unbelievable.
Yeah, they got to be. And you don't care. Yours already are. You don't care if you do
I
right.
don't need them anymore. You can have these things. They're more trouble than they're worth.
They're out of use.
They're all wrinkled.
Your mic's on. Ick.
I agree.
Oh, Tom Shane, relax.
The Jazz were double-digit underdogs to the Timberwolves, but they come back in the fourth quarter and win 127-122. Keontae George scored a career-high 43 for the Jazz. Ace Bailey had 20. He drilled a 3 in Parker's face last year. Ant had 38, but on 11 of 28 shooting. That's not super efficient. The Wolves are now 27-17. Up next, the Bulls at Target Center on Thursday.
Yeah, we're in pretty good position there. I think we ended up climbing all the way to second in the West, and then you lose a couple, and next thing you know, you're 4th or 5th. So, but it's a game of runs. It's a game of highs and lows. The Wolves will be all right. We were talking the other day, like, who are teams that make you nervous? I think Oklahoma is one of those teams. I think Houston's one of those teams, and San Antonio are one of those teams. But outside of those 3, I feel pretty confident. We've continued to have Denver's number, and then some of these other teams are a little beaten and battered, but we'll be all right, Hawk?
Yeah, that's right, babe. We're going to be all right.
Yep.
Everybody be cool.
The Wild lost to the Canadians late. Cole Caulfield scored with 15 seconds to go to win it for Montreal. Up next, a 4-game homestand for the Minnesota Wild, including Detroit tomorrow at 8:30.
Yeah. Hey, 1, 2, or 3. Tough finish on the road, but it was a tough schedule. 3 games in 4 nights, 3 different cities, obviously. Now get a chance to come home and get some rest in their own bed, get a little home cooking, get in front of the hometown crowd, and get a couple wins at home.
All right, dumb hockey question. You know, like when a quarterback plays super well for like 6 to 8 games, and then all of a sudden he starts getting his butt kicked, and everybody says, "Well, now there's enough tape where the other defenses have figured him out."
Yeah.
Is Wallstead kind of experiencing that? Because he was like unbelievable the first couple of months, and now he's getting rocked a little bit.
No, last night wasn't his fault. Volstead played well last night. No,
is there truth to that though in hockey? Does that happen or not really?
Well, yeah, no, that does happen. Because you will get a book on guys. Guys will start to learn, the weaknesses, your strengths. But that's also part of growing up and adjusting as a goaltender in the NHL. You're gonna go through moments like this where guys are gonna kind of find a spot and pick you apart a little bit, and he's gonna make some adjustments and figure it out and continue to be a spectacular goaltender. And that's just being a young goalie in the league. It's just gonna happen, and it even happens to veterans where they just kind of get off for a little while. You don't know why, and get back. Just keep working hard and get back at it.
So that final goal, whose fault was it?
Faber. Yeah, Faber. I love Brock. He took a breath. He was on Caulfield. He kind of got puck watching a little bit, looked over his left shoulder, and Caulfield just took a step and a half separation. And that guy that little Wisconsin boy has got an absolute cannon of a shot, and he can pick a corner. And that's just, it literally was the one guy they're looking to set up and the one guy that we did not want to get the puck on his stick. And hey, that's what makes skilled guys skilled. They get open even against great defense.
All right, one last hardcore hockey question. Billy G got ripped a little bit for going to the well with Vladimir Tarasenko. It's like we got him like 30 years past his prime. Like, what are we doing with Tarasenko?
Aww. Yeah,
he's been like a nice surprise, right?
Yeah.
2 goals last night. I mean, he's been a streaky guy, but your overall thoughts on Tarasenko, 3-4 months into the season?
I like it because you're adding the depth scoring is something that we've been looking for, right? And yeah, you're not getting Vladimir Tarasenko in his prime when he was, probably your first line left winger, scoring 40 goals a year. Not getting that same exact guy, but what we're getting is the depth player. And if he can still contribute, he can still kick in games here and there, have a couple goals, take some weight off of the big boys, off Kaprizov and Boldy, so they don't have to do it every single night. I mean, yeah, I've loved what he's brought to the table. And obviously, you bring another power play, you bring in a left-handed shot on the power play, another left-handed shot on the power play. But, I liked that move. I know people maybe got a little bit upset because it's that age, right? And when you're going to bring in age, you hope that they can produce. But Vladimir Tarasenko not only can still score goals, but he does have a Stanley Cup on his Stanley Cup ring, on his finger. So he brings a lot more than just scoring goals.
Well, I mean, if you're a little jealous, you just want to touch this trophy and feel what that's like.
No,
that's
you can touch that one.
Oh, Parrish hugs everybody.
That feels good. Yeah, feels good.
Parrish is a good hugger.
No, he's heavier than you think.
I picked it up.
Yeah.
I literally had to. Yeah,
he tried to take it home.
Yeah, it didn't fit in my backpack.
Again, Matt Walker's our guest, the head coach of the UW River Falls Falcons, national champions, Division III football this year. Congratulations again. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it very much. What still surprises you about your job?
Oh, I think that this generation of kids is getting bashed and everybody thinks it's the end of the world with these kids. But
I agree.
Tom, relax.
Tom Shane agrees. It's over for the youth.
My slice of guys I work with, I would tell you I don't believe that. They're such good kids and they're motivated and they want to be led and they want to do the right thing and they work their butt off for you. So I would tell you, this isn't surprising, that was the question, but like one of the things I'm thankful for and love is that this slice of guys from the generation that I have, I love them. And I think that it makes me feel good about our world.
Is it true as a head coach that if you get a phone call at 2 or 3 in the morning, you almost always know that that's a bad phone call and it's going to be some kind of situation that you're going to
I do,
have to deal with?
And we have a team rule that if you know you're going to get in trouble, I better hear it from you first, or your punishment's going to be worse. And so it is funny. I'll get some of these freshmen that'll have who we all got caught with some beers in the dorms, and so I'll get the occasional 18 to 19-year-old calling me at 2 in the morning, and my wife will be like, "Oh God, what freshman got caught drinking?" And here they are trying to be all serious, and they're probably intoxicated.
And they're trembling.
Coach. But I'm like, hey, you did the right thing. You told me first. So their punishment's less. So yes, I get them. Not a lot, thank God. I got a pretty good group.
That's a tough call.
Yeah,
that is. And as I said, the freshmen they're freaked out by me still for the most part. The older guys know I'm a pushover. They're not scared anymore, but I'm their buddy. But the freshmen are still pretty scared.
How do you think your players would describe you as a coach?
Oh, I think that they would say in the positive, right way. I walk the line of being their buddy as much as their coach. Like, I love college sports because I love being around these kids and this aged kids, and they keep me young. It's funny, like, it feels like overnight. I was the young coach for so long. At 23, I was the head baseball coach at DePaul. At 28, I was the head football coach there. And even when I got here, I was in my 30s. But it feels like overnight I've become the old guy. Now they joke with me about things I make fun of my father for. Like, I can't see anymore without glasses on.
Amen.
I can't work the computer in the team meetings. But I'd like to think that they feel comfortable telling me anything, making that call as hard as it is. They're comfortable, and that I'm a good, like I said, I joked about it earlier, but I feel like I'm a normal dude in a profession of crazies. And I say, don't get it confused with my competitiveness. Or like, I'm normal, but nobody wants to play me in ping pong in the locker room.
I bet Perry's good at it.
He's got Mark's attention.
Yeah,
ping pong.
Because you're a psycho competitor like I am.
100% OCD.
Yeah. So
I don't know what the rules are as far as staffing goes, but do you have enough employees? Do you have enough help?
I think we all want more help. I don't want to get myself in trouble with my employer. Yeah, I think that I'd say we're to the average Division III football staff, probably a guy or two short with full-time. I'm blessed with an army of guys with these part-time volunteer guys that play for me. Like, going to your question, what they'd say about me, the answer might be like, most of the guys that play for me, they want to hang around. They want to coach for us. They want to be a part of the program forever. So I have a lot of great help with guys that just got done playing with me. I'm blessed in the town of River Falls. I have 3 former head coaches from the high school level that are on my staff as part-time guys. And so we're making, we're an army. I think we have 23 coaches. When you see our list of coaches, now there's 3 or 4 of us that are receiving benefits and working. But I'd be great to have some more full, because the recruiting piece happens all day. Those guys are coming in and they have other jobs. They're coming in the afternoons for practice and stuff. But the recruiting piece is sun up to sundown. So you need more everyday office guys if you can get them.
What was the party like after you won? Was it coffee and croissants, or was it basically keg stands?
It's funny. My wife was saying how Signetti's getting all this fun attention for having the one beer.
Yeah.
And she's like, good thing they don't know how many beers you had. Because it was 1,000. It was so cool. In the hotel we were staying at, they gave me a kind of the suite. And so I had this little boardroom off of this suite that I had. So my family went with me, thank God. It was so cool. We spent the whole week together. And then here's every branch of my life collided that night. Again, here's the college crew. Here's my high school buddies. All my family is there. Here's former players, current player families, our AD, Trent, who's sitting over here, everybody at the, and here's every walk of my life, at least, let's say 5 to 10 representatives of it, all crammed in this little wing. In fact, we got in trouble. They called the cops at the hotel where we're at because we were being too loud in the head coach's room. But
Come on.
Dude, we just won the national title. Yeah. So, and we weren't even being that bad. I mean, the 1,000 beers might have been a part of it. But, it was a good party. Good party.
Well deserved. All right.
Well earned. Another one this year.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll invite the Power Trip Morning Show to your party this year.
You're always invited.
We'll party with you.
Yeah,
man. All right. Now that's Matt Walker of River Falls. We'll do headlines when we come back. Parker Fox is here as well. Mark Parrish is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
This show contains information subject to, but not limited to, personal takes, rumors, not so accurate stats, and plenty more. What's up, man? This your boy Nav Green from the Broken Play Podcast. Look, it's the end of the season. The playoffs are here. But guess what? It ain't the end of your season. You can always tune in with Broken Play Podcast with Nav Green on the Black Effect Podcast Network. Not a team who ain't going to the playoffs. The Chiefs.
Oh, it's a wrap.
It's time to rebuild. Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Broken Play with Nav Green and listen now.
Spend an evening with Jeff Foxworthy at Treasure Island on Saturday, March 14th. Known for his You Might Be a Redneck jokes, he's the best-selling comedy recording artist in history and a star of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Get your tickets at TICasino.com.
Feeling the holiday rush but still hoping to meet someone special? Let It's Just Lunch take the pressure off. Their matchmaker set you up for meaningful dates this season so you can enjoy the magic of connection. Give yourself the gift of love. Call 612-355-2727 or visit itsjustlunchminneapolis.com.
1-877-CARS for kids. KARS Cars for kids. 1-877-CARS for kids. Donate your car today. 1-877-CARS for kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877-CARS for kids. KARS Cars for kids. 1-877-CARS for kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Trapped, Arctic cold, I'm slipping away, waiting for a furnace repair.
Wait.
Little brother?
Never wait with Pronto. We'll arrive within 24 hours.
24 hours.
Or pay you $100 every day you wait.
$100. Wait! Snap out of it. Let's go. Flash Fast Furnace Repair at ProntoHeat.com.
Every Olympic dream starts with a first glide. Through Learn to Skate USA, kids build confidence, strength, and joy on the ice. Learn to Skate USA offers programs for skaters of all ages and abilities. Find a program near you at learntosskateusa.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here. Let me check my weather app. Currently, it's 11 degrees. On Friday, which is 48 hours from right now, the high is 9 below. The low, 22 below. You're going, why are you telling me the weather, Paul Douglas? Well, I'm telling you the weather because if you have bad, builder grade windows or windows that haven't been replaced in a long time, cracked windows with a bad seal, you are letting all of that freezing cold air into your home. Stop doing that and get the best windows with my friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. Right now, Window Nation's buy 4, get 4 free sale is going on. Go to windownation.com. You could also get them with 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 years. My friends at Window Nation have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Outstanding. Get those windows right now. They have over 45,000 5-star reviews. Get 4 when you buy 4 at windownation.com. Bye.
Hi, this is Angela Warner for Warner Stellian Appliance. And while I'm always proud of the work we do in our community, I'm especially proud of our partnership with Make-A-Wish Minnesota. With your help, we'll donate $50 for each qualifying appliance purchase. Together, we have donated nearly $500,000 for Minnesota kids. I invite you to do good for your family while helping kids' wishes come true during Warner Stellian's Great Give Back. Now through January 26th, in store and at warnerstellian.com.
Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. They offer fresh ingredients, thin crust. They are family owned. It's my favorite pizza. The sauce is incredible. The best part about 7th Avenue Pizza, you can find 7th Avenue Pizza at Lund's and Byerly's.
From the Bell Bank family and employee-owned studios, this is the Power Trip on The Fan.
She sleeps alone tonight. In a brand new bed. Hoping your dreams come true. And he sleeps alone.
Yeah, if you'd been born a little earlier, Matt, you would have heard this band. Not far from where you grew up.
I do wish.
Could have gone and seen Rise live.
Rise. Yeah, you could have seen it.
Did you play in the Elkhart bar scene?
We didn't know. I did with my band Stone Blind, but that was even farther before your time. Yeah, I know. That was the name of the band. That's the name of the band. So what?
Was Stone Blind the band in where?
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
5 of you and that one lady hung
Went
out?
out to dinner?
Yeah.
That's right.
We're stone blind?
That's what happens in Indiana.
Okay, cool.
Pulled out for everybody. Hey, did you ever go see Motley Crue at Market Square Arena?
Not Motley Crue, but I saw Neil Diamond at Market Square Arena.
Man, I love
Similar.
that place.
Yeah.
My dad loves Neil Diamond, so that was my first concert. And I saw him, I'm going to admit this, 2 times on my own. My wife and I went and saw him on
He
our own.
rocks. Are you kidding me?
Love Neil Diamond.
Did you see the movie yet?
No, I've
Man,
heard about it. I've heard it's not truly a Neil Diamond history movie, though, right? It's a little
Go in
different.
ready to cry.
Okay.
It's unbelievably sad. It's a heck of a movie, and it's well acted, but it is nothing like I thought it was going to be. I don't want to ruin it
That's
for
what
you,
I keep
but my
hearing.
Goodness.
It's just not what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
I'm ready, though.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do it.
So no 80s rock for you at all, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a huge concert guy until I got a little older.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've my wife's music. She's our music person, so we're into some music.
Yeah, rock and roll.
I saw Elton John at Soldier Field.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
And I wouldn't have gone to that on my own, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's
Saw
fun.
Kid Rock at Soldier Field.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know why this one stopped.
Because everybody wants to
everybody
hear
wants
it.
to rock and roll. Is that what it is? Yeah.
All right, well, let's try this.
Let's do it.
Now it's time for
Headlines.
Headlines, here we go. Let's go around the world and see what's going on. There's a documentary on Martin Short called Marty, Life is Short that hits Netflix in May.
That'll be great.
Martin Short kicks ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's genius.
Does Parker Fox know who Martin Short is? Don't answer. Do we think he knows who Martin? Well, based on his.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Can he in any way prove that he's like? Is he the guy from such and such? Do you think he can name one?
Yes, I think he can do that.
You think
No.
he can?
I think he can do one. Yep.
No.
No.
No, Matt. Do you think no? Parker, can you name anything or tell us anything about the iconic comedian Martin
cheating.
Short?
I got Vladimir Tarasenko on the TV. There's no cheating. The only thing I know about him is I think he's Canadian. But
He's right.
that's the only thing. I couldn't tell you a show or a movie or if he sang or anything.
I give it to
Does
him.
that
You're missing
count?
out, man.
Yeah, it counts. Yep.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
That counts, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I mean, yeah.
That's all I got.
Yep. SCTV and all that jazz. Yeah.
Three Amigos.
That's the
SNL,
first one I think of.
Jiminy
Saturday Night
Glick.
Amigos. Right,
Murders in
that
the
was-
building or whatever.
Yep.
Short.
He's freaking hilarious.
Honey, I
Oh yeah,
Shrunk
I've
the
seen
Kids.
I've seen his face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does the Santa Claus movie maybe.
Oh yeah, he's
so
Jack
Frost.
Frost.
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's
in
where I
Little Big
probably.
League.
Yep. He's absolutely hilarious. So anyway, documentary on Martin Short comes out in May on
Yeah,
Netflix.
that'll be a
That'll be
heartbreaker,
great.
too. That'll
Yeah.
be great, but that'll be
Yeah.
sad. That'll be sad.
Speaking of Netflix,
Okay.
Nielsen, which is the most reliable source of ratings on the planet.
Well said.
I like
Very,
it. Yeah.
very
I like it.
accurate.
Thank you, Nielsen.
They say that Christmas 2025 on Netflix was the biggest streaming day ever. Stranger Things had a big launch that day. That was like that second batch of shows, and of course it had the Minnesota Vikings. It had NFL. So between Stranger Things and the NFL, biggest day in streaming history was Netflix and Christmas Day.
Don't forget Snoop.
And Snoop at halftime. Yes.
Did you forget Snoop?
I did not. I don't.
Did you forget
I did
about
forget
Dre?
about Dre,
Oh.
and I did not forget about Snoop. Parker forgot about Martin Short.
I never knew him.
He's too tall.
Yeah.
Think
You're
about
too tall
that. You
to know
didn't live
Martin
through
Short.
Martin Short, and you didn't live through the '98 baseball season, man.
I missed them both.
And you played basketball and essentially missed all of Michael Jordan as well.
Yeah, I got LeBron.
Whoopsie, you do have LeBron.
LeBron.
All right, let's try the youth game again.
Oh golly.
It was 32 years ago today, Parker Fox. So before you were born, but 32 years ago today, Lorena Bobbitt was found not guilty. Do you know what Lorena Bobbitt was famous for? Hey, don't answer. Paul, put your hands down. Yes, Chris would have slept with her. He doesn't care if he temporarily loses that. He'll sew it back on.
Again, I'd be better off without it.
Does he know who Lorena Bobbitt is? Yes or no?
No.
No, there's no chance.
I just kind of half gave it away if I
Yeah.
was not paying attention. Maybe he wasn't listening to me. People tune me out.
No, I was listening.
I don't tune you out.
Might
Yeah.
have bit something or something or the other. I don't know.
But
no, I
now,
have.
now you're tipping your hand. Matt, do you think he knows or not?
No.
No. Parrish?
Nope.
No, it sounds like you don't.
Never even heard that name.
Wow.
Just no Hawk would.
Yeah.
So one of the most,
she's a living, breathing female.
one of the most,
I mean, that's a little lower than.
one of the most famous trials and scandals of the '90s was the Lorena Bobbitt and John Wayne Bobbitt.
Okay.
He was a piece of crap.
Yeah, he was
he
terrible.
was an abusive husband. So she cut it off.
Sure did. Tossed
And
it out
then
the window.
threw it out a window,
Yeah,
Parker
she was hoping it
Fox.
would grow more.
They found it in a field and sewed it back on.
Yeah, they sure did.
Tommy
What
found it
device?
and went jackpot.
Tommy was fired up. What device did she use to?
Knife, I think, right? Was it not a
And
knife?
One of the documentaries.
Knifed it off.
They show it after.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, no.
It's I cried because it was still larger than mine. But, yeah, it's a gross picture.
Just lay it in a field. Oh no.
What I'm about to say, Parker, you're going to think I'm making up. I'm not.
Okay.
They sewed it back on.
Oh, my
John Wayne Bobbitt later
Say it.
went on to star in such films as John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut and Frankenpenis.
That's right.
Has Hawk seen either of them?
1 billion%.
Matt. They're making this up.
Matt listens to the show. He's
I
not
know.
bailing you out. He
No.
knows this is the deal.
He knows you've seen Frank and Penis.
These are the parts where I have to turn it down just a little bit with the kids in the car.
Totally
A
understand.
real thing. Wow.
This sounds like it's straight out of a cartoon, but a Washington State man used a frying pan to thwart off a home invasion at his house last week. I guess you just grab the first thing you can grab, and if it's a frying pan, then you go cartoon on it and just hit people in the face.
What a hero.
Yeah.
That would hurt. I mean, that's metal.
He was home alone.
Cast iron.
Kevin.
Exactly. Frying pan to the face.
I use an anvil.
What?
It was a cartoon,
It's cartoon
joke, so you
reference.
can
Acme
drop
says
anvils
Acme on
on
it, yeah.
people.
Yeah.
You know what Acme is, Parker?
It's pimples.
It's a comedy club downtown. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Police in New York City are searching for 3 armed robbers who stole $100,000.
They've got 3 arms.
Freaks.
Tommy loves those guys.
They stole $100,000 worth of merch from a Pokemon store. Another Pokemon robbery.
Yeah, man.
They
That
ever
stuff's
catch
worth
that
money.
one guy?
From Forest Lake?
Yeah.
We've had
I
that
don't
answer
remember.
like 9 times that I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they did.
We
I'm
bet
serious,
on
I
it.
can't remember.
No, I'm with you. I think we even got the definitive answer, and I've already forgotten what the definitive
Yeah,
answer is.
Hawker or Corey and I bet on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I lost.
Yeah, it's okay.
I roll.
Today is National One-Liner Day. And here with his best one-liner on National One-Liner Day is the fans' sauce.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Wait, that's not a one-liner.
No, it's not.
It's a knock-knock joke.
Knock knock was your one
Your
liner.
Target store is kind of a one-liner, isn't it?
Kind of. Give that one a shot.
Hello,
You ever-
neighbor.
Oh, hi, Mr. Rogers. You ever go to Target for socks and leave with Home Alone 2 on Blu-ray?
You suck.
Yep, that's normally my response when I tell that one.
You say that to yourself?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, and do it again?
Do you ever go to Target
You don't know your own.
for sock? No, hold on. Yes.
Yeah, Target.
Do you ever go to Target for socks and leave with Home Alone 2 on Blu-ray?
Is this a joke?
Yes, Kevin. Next time, I hope they catch you.
Is this a joke?
Yes, Kevin.
They did catch him. Old man Marley saved him.
Corey?
To cut his fingers off. Yes, Chris.
I don't want to interrupt your groove, but I told you I had a new bit idea and I'd like to try it.
Yeah, go.
Especially since Matt is here and I want him to be involved.
I'm nervous.
Could you do me a favor? I don't know where it's at. But would you load into the machine the press conference clips?
Sure, the camera stuff?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Sure,
Yeah, that'd be
sure.
great,
Hang on
because
1 second.
The new bit also features Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. Okay,
Oh.
and I don't know if you heard this or not. Matt Walker, the head coach of the University of Wisconsin River Falls Falcons, national champions in football. But we had a new bit last week called Meat Sauce Makes History.
Yep.
And it failed. Just terrible. It's failed. I mean, the ratings went so low.
It was my fault.
According to Nielsen.
Yeah, Harry Nielsen. He's been dead a long time, though. So we've refocused it. And by we, I mean on the way here, I had this idea. So today, Meat Sauce Makes History is going to work in this way. I'm going to tell you what happened in history, and we're going to go live to the press conference where Meat Sauce will be the person, and we're going to be asking him questions about what happened.
Nice.
You ready?
I'm excited.
Okay, good. On this date in history in 1976, from London's Heathrow Airport, outside of Paris, the first Concord with commercial passengers simultaneously took flight. 2 of them, January 21st, 1976. The London flight went to Bahrain. The Paris flight went to Rio de Janeiro. We have one of the pilots at the podium here. This is Chuck Yeager.
Hello.
And Chuck's going to be taking questions. Anybody have any questions for Chuck?
Chuck, what is the difference between a Concorde and a standard airplane?
Thank you, man, with really beady eyes. I think a Concorde goes really fast, and a regular
You're the
airplane.
pilot of this plane.
Excuse me. I just flew in, and I'm jet lagged. So I think a Concorde flight goes faster than a normal flight.
Wow.
Thank you, Pee-wee. Thank you for showing up today. Anyone else?
Hey, Chuck, how fast does it go?
About 875 miles an hour.
It's pretty fast. Hey, Chuck, you were flying over water to Rio de Janeiro. What would have happened if the plane would have failed over the water?
Well, sir, you're very tall. We would have skipped like a rock to our destination.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Chuck, just for accuracy.
Yeah, you again, beady eyes?
As a journalist, I want to make sure everything's correct. Could you just spell your last name for me?
Chuck?
No, that's your first name. I just want to make sure I have it right when I write this story, Chuck. How do you spell your last name?
C-H-U-C-K.
Yeah, we got that part.
Y-A-
Because I asked.
G-E-R.
Hey, do that again?
C-H-U-C-K. Y-A-G-E-R. Chuck Yeager.
I got another question.
Go ahead, tall man.
How did the plane get in the air from the ground?
Well, they got me off because I'm a fat slob, and it took off with ease.
Wow.
So didn't you just say you flew the plane?
Sir, you are annoying.
Oh, you can't handle the heat? These are pretty standard questions.
Relax, Chris Thomason.
I knew it's where he was going. Any other questions for Chuck Yeager? Any other? Coach, any questions for Chuck Yeager?
Did you or did you not become the first man to break the sound barrier?
Good question. That was Tom Hanks in that movie, Cocktail.
Because I think Chuck Yeager actually is that guy, right?
I think he is.
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, God. What, Wicked Witch?
You know this is a handful of years before Tom Hanks was not in the movie Cocktail. Tom Hanks isn't even a big deal yet. I don't even know who he is.
You know what the difference between me and you is? Even in 90. I park in my garage and you don't. So go away, Chris Thomas.
All right,
Honestly,
thank you for your time,
can I
Chuck.
apologize to the man quickly?
Yeah, go ahead, please. He's got to go. He's got another flight to catch.
I was a little rude there. I'm very sorry, Chuck Yeager.
Thanks.
Apologies.
That's okay.
Y-A-G-E-R?
Isn't that how you...
It's close. Y-E-A. You're very close.
Y-E-A?
Yeah, you did great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know
your name.
We were having the Wicked Witch here.
Yeah, I know. She's here for the... She's writing for the...
Well, thank you. I have to go
Emerald City
aboard
Daily
the
Times.
Concorde.
Aboard it,
Go
yes.
aboard the Concorde.
Yep. See, Matt, that's how it's done.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. That was good.
Would you like to do another one?
Yeah.
All right. It was on this day in 1990 that John McEnroe was disqualified from the Australian Open for being a brat.
Oh, perfect.
And we go live to the podium as John McEnroe's taking questions. Go ahead. Anybody?
John, what happened?
Well, I was playing tennis, and I hit the ball towards the line, and then this person was said it was out, and I yelled, "Why so serious?" We should have done it once.
Yeah, never mind. Well, I pushed my luck, guys. That's what happens. That's when you go for it on fourth down too many times, Coach. Right there. That's what I just did.
Hey, John, just for accuracy, how do you spell your last name?
J-H-M-C-E-N-R-O-E.
Nice.
How do
you get McEnroe right but spell John wrong?
Well, peek behind the curtain. Hawk has it in very large print on the computer in front of me.
I do.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
Thank you again.
No, thank you. Goodbye.
Kiss hot dogs.
Well,
beady eyes.
Chris, I guess on the way to work, you're going to have to think of a new idea next
Don't worry,
week.
I got plenty of them.
That was fun.
That was good.
That was something.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's not the initials game, Abbott.
That's Friday at 8:15. Pablo Lopez of the
can't
Minnesota
do it.
Twins will be here this week.
That'll be
Can't
great.
do it.
Oh.
All right, try this. We're going to let Matt go first.
All right.
Oh, God.
Matt, hopefully your kids aren't listening.
They should be in school.
The U.S., according to a new survey, ranks 15th on a list of the most promiscuous countries in the world.
All right.
What country would you guess is the most promiscuous country in the world? Hard to guess, but why not? Let's play a little geography game.
Oh, my God.
Number one.
Spain.
Spain.
Ooh.
Mark Parrish, got a shot?
France.
France. Parker Fox.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh my God.
You're on a list.
Zacco.
Chris Hockey.
Mexico.
Sauce.
Alaska.
Dear God.
Good guess.
Just go home.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Your
Sauce.
eligibility's gone.
I mean,
We need.
wow. Zach.
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
According to this study, the least promiscuous is India, which is crazy because they have 1 billion people. So they're doing something right. They just might not get around as much.
Yeah.
The most promiscuous, Australia.
Well, it's the land down under.
It sure is.
You got that right, buddy.
So apparently for a good time, go to Australia. Can anybody relate to this? A guy in England told his wife to stop entering stupid contests.
Oh, boy.
But she did not listen. So she paid $30 to be in a big charity raffle and won $6 million.
Wow.
She won a $6 million house on a lake. She also won over $300,000 in cash. They've been married for 38 years. She told the reporter, "This is precisely why I never listened to my husband."
You want to hear her? Because she sounds real sexy. She does. I got it right here.
Fire away.
Hold on. It's here somewhere. Oh, man. There it is. Here you go.
There was a knock at the door. The next thing I know, Mace is telling me I've won a £4.5 million house. That morning, we've been talking about downsizing, and now we've upsized. I've been entering for 4 years, and he's been moaning at me for 4 years, and now we're millionaires. I'm really glad I don't listen to him.
And I'm very glad you don't listen to me as well.
Oh, Andy.
We haven't decided long term what we're going to do yet, but we are certainly going to enjoy it. And thanks for the £250,000, that will enable us to stay here and not have to worry about anything for many years.
Oh,
I can promise you this $6 million lake house has like a 6-car garage. And because he told her to not do this, he's parking in the driveway for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That guy has no chance.
Can I throw one in, Cor?
Of course.
Biologists are baffled after a coyote was filmed swimming to Alcatraz Island. It's unclear where it came from. If it came from San Francisco, it would have had to swim or ride the current for 1.25 miles. Ooh. Experts are also speculating it could have been swept in from Marin or Angel Island, where a family of coyotes recently started living after swimming in from North Bay. Biologists at Alcatraz say this was the first time they've ever seen anything like this. I'm going to guess there was a lady coyote. You know what I mean?
Like that sloth video that we've
That's
always
right.
referenced.
That's right, man. The sloth video is the best ever.
Swims across. Oh, it's the funniest bit of all time.
Yeah.
Man. So, but it did make it to the
It
island?
made it.
It made it.
It made it.
Step foot on the island.
That's right.
Man.
Yeah. Where's she at?
All right, I'm just going to read some numbers. You guys can ask questions because I don't have the answers. But, Sauce, I know you've flown a Concord before.
Yes, and an actual plane.
A new report says that weight loss drugs could save airlines $550 million annually in fuel costs because the drugs would lighten passengers. New analysis from Jefferies Research Services says that drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy could result in a society that is approximately 10% slimmer. And if that happens, the passenger weight across flights would fall by about 2%. And that reduction would roughly translate into 1.5% in fuel savings for airlines. So they're saying if the Wegovy and Ozempic numbers stay on the track that they think, something like $580 million in annual fuel savings for airlines.
It's going to get easier, too, because like Livia's got the pill now. the Wegovy pill, which a lot of people out there don't want to take the shots.
Don't like the shots.
Yeah, right.
I would 100% do that. I don't want to give myself the shot.
Are you afraid of needles?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Am I afraid of? Corey?
Literacy.
Oh, toothbrush. Oh, who said that? I didn't want to. He made me. You lured me into it.
Who made you? It's just you and I in here. You monster.
You put a gun to my head.
That's not a gun.
Oh my God. Cap gun.
The average, let's start, Parker, you go first.
All right.
The average 50-something in America has a net worth of how much money?
Minus 20.
Net worth.
Take Chris out of this.
Average 50-something,
Has a net worth.
180,000.
Net worth. So
Yeah.
that includes all money, all property, all assets.
Yeah, 180,000.
180.
Not
Anybody
a bad
else?
guess, man.
Parrish?
I'm going to give us a little more credit and go 500.
500. Matt?
350.
350. Sauce?
275.
Chris?
675.
Zachary?
420.
Blaze it.
Nice.
You guys have no faith in America. The average 50-something in America now has a net worth of $1.4 million.
Wow.
The average 60-something is slightly more at $1.6 million.
Holy moly.
Wow.
I assume the logic is when you're in your 50s or your 60s, you probably have a good chunk of your house paid off. That's
Yeah,
equity.
that's true.
Then whatever you have in your 401k, whatever you have in the bank. And obviously, there's a whole bunch of people that are much, much richer that help pull up the average. But still, 1.4 million is your average number now for net worth. That's not liquid cash. That's just net worth.
Yeah.
I am not average.
And you can't buy anything with liquid cash.
Yeah, but you
anyway.
have a national championship.
You do. You got that trophy there, man.
Yeah.
Corey?
Yes, sir.
The Las Vegas Sphere
Keep talking.
has become so popular, it's getting a sibling. The governor of Maryland says a smaller Sphere will be built in National Harbor, just a few minutes from downtown Washington, D.C.
Sweet.
They're going to spend about $200 million on the public-private partnership. He says the jobs and money from the shows will create about $1 billion in annual revenue. Don't know how much smaller it's going to be, but it'll be another Sphere.
I feel both ways about this, right? It's cool that other people have access to it in different parts of the world, but there is something cool that it's unique to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
But didn't they almost build one in London and then they scrapped the plans for it? Wasn't that?
Yeah, they were supposed to. I didn't see the update on that, but I don't know why this location exactly,
Right.
But
Wasn't it losing money?
I don't know.
I think it was so expensive to build.
And it's in Vegas, and it's got a gambling problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Matt, are you a big Vegas guy?
I was hoping we'd go there. I am.
Oh, you are. You are.
Yeah.
You want to
And
go
I'm
now?
not like degenerately.
No, well,
Okay.
that's-
All right.
I love it.
Hey,
That's the rest of us.
I got
Love that town.
I got to ask you, have you guys ever been to the El Cortez in Old Downtown?
Oh, yeah.
Chris loves downtown.
I love it.
I don't need this. I'm old downtown. I'd never been, and then I went for the first time. My father and some of his buddies used to go, and I didn't know what I was doing first time there.
Mm-hmm.
So I called my dad, and I'm like, "God, you can't find a blackjack table for under $30." He goes, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Well, I'm on the Strip." He goes, "Go to El Cortez in Old Downtown." I'm like, "Done." I haven't left there since.
What do they got? Like $3 blackjack?
Whatever you need. Whatever you got.
They got
Whatever you
I don't
need.
need to go anywhere but there.
I
and
love it, man.
I love it.
You're not going to hang out. I'm telling you, it's the Indiana thing. We need to hang out.
The downtown. I don't need to go to the Strip ever.
Yeah.
Downtown is
All right.
awesome.
Fair enough.
You're
fair
the
enough.
man.
Dude,
Love
super
Vegas.
nice meeting
Yeah,
you, man.
well done.
Yeah,
Congratulations
you
on
too.
all your success. It's an unbelievable run. 15-ish years now, right?
15.
At River
Yeah,
Falls.
15 there.
15 years at River Falls. Finally pays off with a national title. Championship trophy looks awesome.
Go play
Congrats,
UW.
man.
Thanks so
Go
much
play
for
for
letting
them.
me do this. This was a dream come true for real. This is
We'll have to do it again
absolutely
sometime.
Let's
incredible.
play the initials game soon.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Give me a call. I'm
We
ready.
will do it.
Right on.
Mark Parrish, where can people see you or hear you next?
Well, we're down at the United Heroes League for the Hockey Day Minnesota. I'll be down there all day today. We got a celebrity game tonight at 6, and then I got the
Awesome.
Iowa game Friday, and I'll be down there the rest of the weekend too. Come on down and say hi.
And Parker, you're broadcasting Friday where?
Friday will be on the Fan. Saturday will be on FanDuel.
Dude, you're the best. Congratulations.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, Power Trip back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Enjoy your beautiful day out there. I know it's cold, but go get it anyway. You only get it once.
from the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored